Hello, everybody. Welcome to the 2024 AFL Brownlow Watch Along here on the Blue Abroad YouTube channel. Got Pommy with me, mate. This is tradition. You and I on a Brownlow,
mate. Hey, you can't beat this, can you?
Nah, you can't. I think a few weeks ago we were slating the fact that we'd be doing this, but we're here, and you know what? Cripps deserves to have some form of love tonight because he's been outstanding. So we're just going to kick that home.
Mate, bit of Cripps watch. You get to see a new guy as well. Count 1, 2, 3. So that's always good, isn't it?
Oh, true. This is Andrew Dillon's first go at it.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? How good? How good is it? We're gonna see him, see if he does it. He does that delay, where he goes round 24.
See Durden, 3 votes.
Yeah, that's my favourite. That's my favourite bit. As it gets tense, they start adding the dramatic pause.
Yeah. So, mate, you look great. I like the light coloured jacket on top. Very nice.
Hey, mate, do you know what I mean? But the only difference between me and the Brownlow boys and girls is I haven't spent 13 hours in hair and makeup, so
true.
I did this in 10 minutes. Who's the real fucking hero?
Are you wearing pants or are you wearing shorts? Be honest.
Yeah.
Oh.
What? Not just that.
Really?
Mate, look, I ain't gonna rip. Mate, I ain't ripping the fans off. Do you know what I mean?
I am.
Do you know what I mean? We could go straight out after this, bro. Tell you, literally straight out.
I've got short shorts and no shoes on. I'm barefoot.
That's fucking elite. Part of me legit thought of just putting like tracksuit pants on and slippers, but nah. I could go straight out after this. We could head on down to Kittens, and no one would know.
I could go out like this with my shorts on. I'm sure I'd get in.
Okay.
If I'm walking into your establishment with this and shorts and no shoes on, are you letting me in?
Well, I mean, who knows? Who knows? I mean, you don't really have dress codes in your bars, do you?
Oh, depends where you go. They like to pretend to enforce dress code.
Like, isn't it just like no gang regalia?
Pretty much, yeah. No branded T-shirts, no Adidas, no Nike.
Way! No Nike.
So yeah, it's good to be here. We didn't do a watch along last year, did we?
Nah, because you were like, don't care if Neil wins it.
True, because we had just played in the prelim. We didn't think that we would have a winner. 2022 was obviously that was a great time. That was one of the best times we've had on this channel.
Mate, look, lives are always a good time. Look, I'm not going to lie. Right, lives are always a good time, but this is a special one. Do you know what I mean? Because we get to wear a suit.
Yeah.
Get to watch counting, and
yep.
You know me, I love a bit of maths. So, and obviously we got no girls this time. Like usually we have the girls telling us about dresses, so we're gonna have to do that filler.
It's okay, we can do it. If you're watching from home, Channel 7 is where you want to be watching this, or 7 Plus. It's not on KO. We're currently doing a little bit of red carpet, aka talking shit. But I want to just share. I did mention the last time we did. I want you to take a look at where we've come from. This was us in 2021. Are you ready for this?
Okay, wait. Let me make us big. Go on.
Okay, this was us in 2021. This was a bit of a surprise because we didn't know that Walshy would do so well. But look at us, mate.
Was I going through my rave era?
I don't know what was going on, although I've got to do a couple of rounds in a row. How are we doing this?
They usually do it, don't they, round by one, because Gil likes to prove that he can count.
Throwing shade at Gil since 2021.
I think it was probably my second show through shit at Gil, to be fair.
I like the hair going on there. And then we go to 2022.
Decent forehead.
I want to take us all the way to the main moment. So
I feel like you should have done this with like an instrumental version of Don't Stop Believing.
Yeah. Ready? This was
makes him 29.
Just to recap what happened in round 23, 2022. We're waiting for
Repa.
Here we go. Okay. Josh Dacos won.
Mm-hmm.
Carlton. Chera 2. Carlton.
Come on, you fucker! Come on! Let's go! He fucking bumps who he wants and he fucking wins any medal he wants. Come on, Cripps! Come
on! He's done it. Unbelievable. Wow.
Cripper, you little fucking sex god!
You're good times. Good times.
Good times. Good times. Good. Mate, it feels like only yesterday.
Yeah.
Hey.
And you know, we're here to create some more memories tonight. That's what's going to happen.
Mate, the memory conveyor belt. We really need to. The Frankie's in chat, so like no doubt, a little birdie tells me that Frankie will be the in-game entertainment at the VNF.
Ooh.
So he should really write as an interlude, so we could do like a best of Blue Abroad in a year. Yeah, something emotional.
We need Well, Bailey's on to the yearly compilation. So we're looking forward to that. But we do need
score by Frankie. What do we reckon Frankie's surname is? He looks like he's got an Italian surname like Cocosa.
Frankie, it'd be something elite.
Sure, like, Frankie Cocosa's famous. If he isn't, he should be.
Like Ganino or, you know, something.
Frankie, don't tell us your full name publicly, but just DM us because I'm really intrigued now.
Yeah. Well, who is here, by the way? Who is actually here? Christine. Sandra's given me a big up here. Look at this on the jacket. What a sexy beast you are, Tez. Thanks, Sandra. That's very nice. Good way to start the night. Pommy is off to the down low. Oh, gosh. Christian, Lana, hello. Says, stand up. Listen, I'll get a few more of these into me and I'll stand up later. How about that? Damien, Albert. Yeah, mate, I wear shorts just like all of us. Yeah. David's here.
Oh, wait, he's DM'd. You'll be able to see from my reactions if it's funny or not.
You,
I won't reveal it though, so we don't.
Smeagol. Terry looks like Pee Wee Herman. Okay. Googling Pee Wee Herman.
Oh, no, don't.
Oh,
don't. He's absolutely done you there.
Thanks, Smeagol. Appreciate that, bro.
Can I just say, Frankie has just DM'd me his full name and fuck me. He's all I'll say.
Slobbo's in the chat. Can't imagine you going to Kittens. Yeah, I don't go there often. Been a couple of times. I'm not the guy to go to. I'm not the guy that go to the strippers. I'm just that guy.
I've never been to Kittens.
Really,
mate. Nah. Hand on heart, not been to Kittens.
Fair. I haven't been to Kittens in Melbourne.
Okay, yeah. I've not been to any strip establishment in Australia.
Fair. Apart but not, Pommy is business, mate. Absolutely.
All business, mate. All biz.
All business on top and bottom. Got Rocco in here. Got Gavin in here. Yeah, we've both elevated our studios, haven't we? You guys went from I'll bring her back at 10 to now call me daddy.
Well, thank you.
Yeah. Crowman. Sorry, lads. I've got Cripps winning 28% of the time. Dacos favorite at 48% after running it through the machine learning simulations. All right. Well, let's get some very, very early discussions going about what we're expecting tonight. I'm going to put a poll up that you can all vote in. Pommy, what's your high-level summary of what you think we'll see tonight?
A lot of noise.
Very funny, Mrs. P.
Hello, Mrs. P.
Thank you very much for the cup of tea as well, Mrs. P. It's got silver service here at Chateau Pom. I reckon you're going to see a real tight Brownlow count, to be honest. I think it's going to come down to the last 6 rounds. And it's going to be one of them ones as well where we're always looking, a bit like Cripps when he first won it, we're looking at where he loses if he can sneak into the polls. That's one of the hardest ones to predict with the umpires. There's no real kind of correct grain. You've seen players in history have 20 touches and then suddenly get a Brownlow vote out of nothing. But I'm 100% sure it's going to be between Nicky D and Patrick C. 2 worthy winners, if we're honest. Both have had exceptional years. And what's great about our great game is you've got the distinguished class of Nick Dacos versus the brute strength, rugged appeal of Mr. Patrick Cripps. So you've got 2 different game styles going head-to-head here. And it should be a real... it's going to be a thoroughly... I mean, I did my simulations and it was kind of neck and neck all the way. So it's going to be a real exciting time, I think.
Yeah. Well, I just think... Well, this was the most consistent Cripps was. And I thought he was better than his 2022 here. He kicked goals, hit the 20-goal mark, didn't he? Did he kick 20 goals for the year? Pretty sure he did.
Mr. Patrick Cripps, I'll tell you what, we're already on the stats, Terry. Look at they say. Just
oh,
no. Our way.
But when he kicks goals, he polls votes. And I also think that we're discounting the votability of Sam Walsh tonight.
You know what? A little smoky. I was doing some little projections, but I don't mind George Hewitt to poll quite a bit as well, which I reckon he's underrated by the old bookies as well. I think you'll see him get quite a lot of votes, particularly the first game. I reckon you might see him get a cool 3 votes against Brisbane.
Well, that's going to be the tell, isn't it? If Cripps can jag a few in the rounds where he's not expected to.
Yeah, I mean, Nick Dacos has probably got a huge advantage over Cripps that, with all due respect to Collingwood, I think he is the lead poll getter, like by a long way, by Flemington. Where if I look at Carlton, there's them games, isn't there, where you've got Hewitt who can rack up possessions under the umpire's nose. You've got Sam Walsh. And then you've also got at the other end of the ground guys that can kick 5 goals, 6 goals. And remember, 6 goals is the magic number in Brownlow. It's not 5. 6 will get you 3 votes. 5, we've had a few 2 votes in the past. So it's going to be it's a real fascinating vote. And then you've also got to, can't discount anyone in this game because there's always a shock. So people always forget about old Mr. Tom Green. He's going to poll pretty well, you'd imagine. Lockie Neal's always a chance. The Bont, if you believe Lackdog has this theory. It's one of my favourite theories in the world. If you get robbed one year, you get bonus votes the next year, which is actually statistically true. So you'd imagine Nick Dacos and Bontempelli are going to get the old token votes.
Mason, this could be complete BS, but the AFL store had a Nick Dacos Brownlow signed Guernsey online. It has since been taken down. Well, the script has been revealed.
I would imagine, though, because they usually go on sale about 10:30, 11 p.m., I would imagine they have pre-prepared somewhere Marcus Bonapelli, Lockie Neal, Patrick Cripps, and Nick Dacos.
True.
I think on eBay a couple of weeks ago, there was, I can't remember who it was. There was one player about 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Might be Max Gone, that they'd pre-made it. So it does happen.
Okay. Wildy, no, we didn't make the red carpet this year. We're patiently waiting for our chance, but you know what? How would we do the watch along if we were at the red carpet? So the besties also didn't get a gig, but you know what? Maybe one day.
No, I mean, to be honest, if you want a gig at the Brownlow, you got to do more child's content than thinking content, let's be honest.
Yeah, an algorithm rules us out, unfortunately.
The fact we put some time and effort into it doesn't actually help us.
Yes.
But it's going to be interesting. I mean, a lot of people have counted out. A lot of people have counted out some people, like players in here. I've been researching everything that I can, but I think Adam Treloar's one of the sexy ones as well in this. Like, Adam Treloar's going to be one that I'm going to be really enjoying watching because he's had a real understated year.
Yeah. Well, goal kicking mids is the secret sauce, right?
It is. Yeah.
And that's why a guy like Adam Treloar, Christian Petrarca, Chad Warner. This is where I think about Sydney. I know Heaney is going to run away early with votes, but isn't Warner a chance to steal some threes in there?
Is who? Sorry, so who was the name you cut out?
Warner. Chad Warner.
Chaddy should poll incredibly well. I mean, Sydney are a real interesting one because their whole midfield plays that really sexy brand as well. So that genuinely the umpires kind of like to see. So umpires really like to see them players that get ball and do something with it. So Golden will be up there as well. Golden will definitely get a few votes. So it's going to be Sydney's medal count's going to be quite high because they've got probably about 4 or 5 guys that can take 3 votes whenever you want.
Yeah. Is it just me, or have ties gone completely out of fashion? I mean, I know I'm wearing a bow tie, but have we given up?
Well, I mean, you've got fucking Patrick Dangerfield here, who's got the biggest bow tie I've ever seen. He looks like Mickey Mouse. What's going on there?
I don't know what's going on there. Hey, Hock TV. Personally, I think Bont played the best this season, but Treloar and Libba will still vote off him, so I'm tipping Cripps for the Brownlow. Hock TV. Is this... I don't think I've come across Hock TV before.
Well, it's either a Hawthorn one, isn't it? Or it's a fan channel of that chick. Or
is this the OG Hawks TV with Andy? Do you remember? With there's a clip. Do you remember the clip? He's like, "Fuck you, dogs."
Yes, I do. I do remember it incredibly well. Yes, you're talking YouTube culture there, mate.
True. Hock Tour TV. So yeah, I actually had a tie on before, and then I changed up to the bow tie.
Yeah, it's a bow tie gala, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. So they're looking good. We're about 10 minutes away from, I think, the count starting. At the moment, we're just looking at some red carpet specials. Haven't seen too many of the Carlton boys yet. Daisy Thomas is doing some interviews.
Can I just say about Daisy Thomas?
Yeah.
Is there anyone as not funny who thinks they are? Like, I would say from media personalities, it's between him and Fev for people that laugh at their own jokes but are about as funny as a cracker joke.
Well, I think there's a transition from when you're funny as a player to when you're funny as a TV personality.
But were they funny as players? I'd say they were funny as players because they were full-grown adults who act 12 years old. But I mean,
Wow.
that's not my definition of funny. But
Well, man, that's why we're not on the red carpet.
I hate to be that guy, but you know what I mean? Just look there's our CEO. You got Dipper.
Diamenico.
We've gone crazy here, haven't we, with these like slow fucking mo things.
By the way, Jai Newcomb with the shorter but long hair, elite. Elite.
Yeah, mate, I like it. I've got to say, I saw PSE, Fremantle's captain. I did like the lid. The hair.
Who was that? Sorry?
Pierce.
Oh, Daisy. Who's Andrew Shaw?
Andrew Shaw is definitely an umpire with that receding hairline.
Look at Adzi. Love the lapels on his jacket. Also, I like what Nick Dacos is wearing. Big fan of those thick
I like
lapels.
Nicky D. I like Ginny and I like Zach Butters. I like the fact that I always think these events, going to many of these in my golfing days, I think it's very easy to go black tie, white. I like the guys who had a little bit of sexy sprinkler to it. And I did like the fact that Ginny booked the trend going in all white. And I enjoyed the fact that the black shirt, black bow tie combo from Butters just adding a little bit of personality to it.
Yeah, no, big fan. Or as you
You what?
As you like to call it.
Why did you mute then? Did you mute for anyone else, or is it my computer playing up?
Is that my sound going down as I turn the volume down?
Yeah, it did.
Oh. Can you hear my background? Hope not.
No, I couldn't. I can faintly.
What about now?
Negative.
Okay, great. So I'm back. Well, I learned something new today. There you go.
Hey, someone just walked through the...
What about leading vote getters for Carlton? Rank them. Rank the top 5.
Dun, 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 dun. Rank the top five. Right, okay, let me do it. Go where? Right, okay. Sort by highest to lowest. Cripps Walsh.
Yes.
Be either we're separated by a vote on my system, but you've got Hewitt, TDK, and Kerner.
Hewitt, TDK, Kerno in that order?
Yes.
Wow.
TDK, if you go with the traditional algorithm, he would be third, Hewitt, Kerner. If you go based on historical votes, Hewitt will, because TDK's never done it. So I think it'd be between TDK and Hewitt.
Hewitt to be leading Carlton's votes is big.
Obviously, Cripps and Walsh smashed that, but it's going to be interesting because it's just, it depends on how you do it. George Hewitt traditionally polls pretty well when he was at Sydney as well.
Okay.
But you've got to look at it this way. When you look at who was going to vote for Carlton, a lot of Carlton's games are 3-1, someone else 2. Because Carlton hemorrhage ball in the midfield.
Gav's got a bit of Acres in here. TDK, even though well, this is the question because TDK had a purple patch where he was, I think of the Essendon game, I think of the Geelong game, clear best on ground. I think I'm missing one. Maybe Port Adelaide away as well, where he was just dynamite. So we'll see if that catches the attention of the umpire. Usually it doesn't with Ruckman, though.
Yeah, well, you've only got to look at key forwards. You've just got to forget key forwards. Like Harry, you look at his Brownlow, his Coleman year.
Yeah,
Hadley polled. Do you know what I mean? So, key forwards, no one cares, and quite rightly so. I always say this when people say it's harsh on key forwards. Is it though? Because in our game, any idiot can be a forward, and I mean that with love. But it's not like other sports where the goal scorer like most of the key forwards in today's game literally just sit there and wait for a ball to be delivered to them.
Yeah.
So you've got to give like the Brownlee points to the midfield for that.
Yeah.
But you look at it, like his Brownlow year, he had 8 votes and he was arguably sensational.
Do we know who is there from the Carlton boys? Cripps, Jacob, Charlie.
Yeah, that's about it, isn't it?
Is that
The
it?
only ones I've seen get ready.
Someone just said here that they saw Harry. I haven't seen any photos of Harry. I'm also not on my phone.
Newman,
Oh,
evidently.
Charlie's got the 3-piece.
I did like Charlie.
Charlie's got the 3-piece on. He's got the vest on. Oh boy. You just get nervous with Charlie at a Brownlow? Is it a Carlton forward thing?
It is. I mean, it's good. I mean, you can't really read into it as well because I remember Brayshaw when he was top 5. They handed it out to Track and Gone, and the players that went with Track and Gone were part of their table. They weren't invited by the AFL.
Right.
So it's hard to read in. Do you know what I mean? Like you see there, look, like Walsh is taking Kemp. Like genuinely they take their mates and stuff with them. So
I reckon last year, Walshy brought Kennedy. Correct me if I'm wrong. Sorry, 2 years ago. I don't actually remember last year and how it played out, but I remember 2022. Walsh, Harry, Kennedy, Doc, Cripps, Charlie were there.
yeah, I mean, yeah, it's always nice to see that little bit of friendship in there, don't it? I mean, it'd be quite a hard one. I mean, if you're totally honest, like, I mean, I don't know what your partners are like there, but the last thing my wife would want to do is sit there for 4 hours.
Yeah, I mean,
like she'd do it to support me, and she's done it before. But like, I'd imagine if Zoe went to one, she's been to one, she's done it.
yeah,
So I'd probably be more inclined to take a pal,
yeah,
and just drink beers and have a bit of a crack with him.
yeah.
Might just be me, but yeah, like
Could be.
but I mean, I just I don't think you'd be the. I mean, let's be honest. I wouldn't be enhanced about going to this if you put it on the other foot and say Zoe was a Brownlow Medal favourite. I'd go once.
True.
Yeah,
I mean, I
and then
guess
I'd be
if
like,
you're-
can't be asked.
Yeah, I mean, if you're going, those that went when Cripps won the Brownlow doesn't really get better than that, does it? If you're a player that can't win it.
Yeah, I mean, it's basically just a beer fest, isn't it? If you're not winning it.
Pretty much. Hey, what about surprise of the night? Not just from a Carlton lens. Surprise of the night for the 2024 Brownlow. Go for it in the comments. What have you got?
LDU.
LDU, like top 5?
Top 20.
LDU top 20. Okay. LDU top 20. Okay. I'm going to say none of the top 3 favorites win it.
What? So Cripps, Dacos, Bond.
Cripps, Dacos, Bont.
You're putting in your your eggs in the Neil basket, are we?
Well, I don't know. Hang on, Charlie's on the TV at the moment. Nice shoes. He's done his hair well. He's grown it a little bit.
It's going to be interesting as well when we watch this, what happens to Heaney, because traditionally when you're suspended, everyone starts being quite kind.
Yeah.
As well. Like you do find the umpires start just stopping giving them any form of, do you know what I mean? Any form of votes, which one of the funniest things, I did actually talk to an ex-AFL umpire, and he did actually confirm it to me that they do have that in their mind of, is
What's
it
that?
a wasted vote?
Uh-huh.
Because obviously that's one thing they know. That's one thing they know for facts. Like the way the Brownlow works is they don't have any access to stats. It's done almost instantly as the game finishes, and they do it.
Just quietly, that is the best jacket I've seen so far. Look at the lapels on that.
What, Nicky?
Nick Dacos.
Yeah. You know what I love about Nick Dacos as well, without giving too much froth, but look at how he carries himself. You
Yeah.
can see that he's a humble human being, that he could seem slightly awkward there.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't that big, arrogance. That's a great shout by Floyd.
By who?
By Floyd. Trelaw to Paul more than Dacos. If you work the algorithm based and you use a measurement using coaches' votes to decide your 3-2-1s if there's a tightness, Trelaw has one more vote than Bon.
Interesting. I just think it's almost, I don't know if this makes sense. It almost makes too much sense that Cripps wins it, and therefore he won't win it because the favorite rarely gets up.
He's talking himself out of it.
I don't know. I mean, in our minds, yeah, Cripps is getting the 3 votes in all of these games that we looked at, but we also have this recency bias, and a lot of the talk was that Sam Walsh wasn't at his best in the last couple of months, but the umpires might not see it that way.
Well, it's always tough. I mean, you've got to understand as well, like, touches are irrelevant. It's always fascinating. I remember having this argument last year with one of my mates because he's a Bont fan.
Yeah.
And I talked about the second half of the year when he was having 25 touches. It was in the forward half for the ground. So I was like, you could see why they went Liberatore at times, because he had maybe 20 touches in front of the 2 field umpires where Bont was doing his work at the end. So it also comes into that kind of avenue as well. Like it's voted by the umpires. You've got to remember that. Like I said to my mate, we complain all year about the decisions they make, and then we act surprised when they fuck up 3-2-1. Like, they are human. They see it from one lens. So it's a fascinating little way of it's a niche way of doing a voting system, isn't it? You probably wouldn't see this in any other sport.
Yeah. Currently getting through the welcome to country. Aiden, you think it's going to be a tie? I wouldn't mind a tie. Wouldn't mind a joint winner. Oh, Hamish McLaughlin. Unpopular opinion. I'm a massive fan of him.
Are you?
Big fan.
I can categorically say that I think that the media team that they have in AFL, papers, radio, TV, are possibly the worst collection of human beings to present said product I've ever seen. It's actually bizarre to me.
Who would you have instead? What type of people?
I'd have a blanket rule that anyone who's played the game pre-2000 wouldn't be on TV.
Oh, well, there goes 40%.
Legit. I think when you watch like the greats as well, when you watch the great commentators, like we had a great commentator come back this week. I think that works so much better when you've got commentators who haven't played the game.
Agreed.
I think that makes it much more spectacular.
I was talking to someone about this recently. I think it was with Ari. I find the ex-players default to criticizing umpiring calls and trying to adjudicate the calls, whereas those who didn't play the game and are commentating just call the game on its merits and don't try and insert their opinion.
Yeah. And I think as well, when you go off the game and you go into the off season, I think they forget the sport is the product. So football is the selling point. So then
Yeah.
they have to resort to like kind of just fabricating stories. And
True.
it's fascinating when you get to know list managers and stuff. Like, it is actually fascinating. Like, a great example was the Lachlan Scholl story a couple of years ago. And it was one of my favorite stories because they actually finally asked Nick Austin that year after spending all week saying we were buying him. And Nick Austin's response is one of the best I've ever heard because he goes, they said, oh, Lachlan Scholl is meant to be having a medical with Carlton. Can you talk about that pursuit? And he was like, we're not after him. Like, why are we after him? What? Because his dad played for us. And like, you could hear the journalist was kind of like, okay, so you're not interested then. Fascinating that it's one of the few sports in the world that they'll just make something up with the most loose sense of evidence.
Yeah. Well, I want to play some highlights from the first couple of games. Maybe we'll do the first two. We'll do opening round and round one, just to whet the appetite a little bit. So take a look at opening round.
Short pass from Newman. Touch, but Cripps takes it. Gets away from Cripps.
The second half of that first quarter was a little bit dull. Hopefully they lift.
Brought it to the front. Neil.
Yes, they've made a few mistakes, but they've made them look a little bit more dangerous and had more inside 50s because of it.
They go inside again. Cunningham. There's Starcevic with a wrestle. Cripps again. Clears the arm. High out the back. He's got Cripps. He's got Cripps. Beautiful ball from Big Harry. This magnificent footballer continues. Handball away. Through comes Cripps with strength.
Just how's the distance there, JB?
Cunningham, yeah. We'll get on the end of it again here. Ripping tackle on him. Cripps, McGovern. Been a very good patch here for the Tigers. De Koning. Curnow, Cripps.
That was McGovern again. Took advantage.
De Koning. Carroll. Back to Owies. He's got Cripps for company. Eventually now Cunningham.
Gave it straight up, though, to Hewitt. Cripps over the top to Chair. He's got running support. And Mansell, head over it. Got it to Campbell. Tackled big time. Tigers 3 for the Blues in this third quarter. Little almost. Some foot connection. Shovels it out. Got it to Chera. Chera around the corner.
For most of the night. At the moment.
There you go. Just whet the appetite.
Mate, it feels like a lifetime ago, doesn't it? It really does.
It does. Hey, what do you think of the prelims?
Been quite well. I mean, Brisbane prelim was phenomenal, wasn't it? Could have gone either way. Sydney and Brisbane, probably the form team back end of the year. Sydney, the form team all year. So that should be an exciting final. But yeah, they were really good. Shame about Port, they didn't turn up, but the Geelong Brisbane game, that was phenomenal, wasn't it?
Mate, I was there. I was living in an alternate reality because I had pictured myself going to the MCG for the prelim months ago. And took about a half before I realized I was there to watch, two real teams play with structure and discipline and, tactical nous. And ended up being a really good game of football.
Mate, it was a very, very good game of football. It was played in the best of its the best this game has to offer, doesn't it? The best this game has to offer, let's be honest.
I don't know if I've ever shown you this, but check out my cufflinks. It's a globe and it spins.
Oh no.
Taking bets for how many times I wind you up tonight.
Mate, you never wind me up. Only when you show me.
Wow.
Only when you show me Voss things. Is that? Oh, no, it's not. I thought that was Ed Kerner. I've moved it onto my phone on the AFL app because the AFL app's slightly ahead of the 7 Plus app.
Well, that's not going to work for me.
I won't tell you. I've just got it here. I'll let you do the hosting. I'll just keep. It's only about 5 seconds ahead.
Okay. So I've got Andrew Dillon doing a bit of a talk right now.
He's just introduced someone with glasses, and we've all clapped her.
I don't see anyone with glasses on. Hey, Red Pill. I'll wear what I want, mate. How about that?
Yeah, has Red Pill just suggested that the Earth is flat? Oh no! Here we go. Terry spent 40 minutes trying to subtly wind me up, and Red Pill's done it in 12.5 seconds. Well done, mate.
Oh, mate, I've only just seen the woman with the glasses now.
Is that how? Get your phone out and put it on the AFL app.
Oh, bro. What do you mean the phone? I've got like a screen here that I can put it on. Oh, disaster.
Yeah, because otherwise the chat are going to just reveal it.
Well, that's a plot twist that I did not see coming. All right.
To answer your question, like the unfortunate negative of drawing something on a 2D background means that you will get flat. Don't wind me up like Doug. We've been mates for way too long for you to get involved in this.
What's on your What's on your
screen?
At
the moment, I've got they're just introducing opening round, talking about how it's a great initiative, and we're seeing highlights.
Oh wow! Okay, opening round highlights begin just now. How far?
Yeah. It's opening round. I can read the votes out for you. Look, Swiss Sydney 86, Melbourne 64. Round 1 vote Nick Blakey, 2 votes Viney, 3 votes I think that was Jack Warner. 1 vote Harris Andrews, 2 votes Charlie Kerno, 3 votes Harry Mackay.
Harry Mackay, 3 votes.
1 vote Ben King, 2 votes Noah Anderson, and 3 votes Matthew Rowell.
All right.
And then
we've begun.
Stephen Cornelio, 1 vote. Callum Brown, ineligible, 2 votes. And 3 votes Thomas Green. That concludes round 0.
All right. I'm on my phone. Wow, that 7+ is really behind.
They are. See? Try and help you out. I could just hear Grandad's TV from here. I know he's watching it on his phone through the speakers. And I was like, Jesus, we've just started the ceremony.
Equality's here. 3 votes for a guy we traded. That's a good start for Harry. They're currently showing highlights for round 1. This is we really need a bit of Cripps 3 votes here for a chance.
Yeah, so here we would be. Let's have a look. What's Cripps? So that's the wrong algorithm. Right, here we are. Let me bring this one up. There we are. Right,
all
get
the best, by the way.
What?
All
Cheers.
The best.
Cheers. Here, chat. Don't watch it on 7.
I mean, I'm sure the TV would be fine. I'm just watching it on 7+.
Yeah, you might get a bit of a lag though on 7 if you're watching it on the app, because with the Earth being flat.
All right. Carlton, Richmond. Bolter, 1 vote.
So we expect Cripps 3 here.
McGovern, 2 votes. Patrick Cripps with the 3. Fantastic. Good stuff.
On you, boy!
Gov
with the 2.
Gov with the 2, yeah.
So Nick Dacos here, we do expect not to poll, or if he does, it'll be 1 vote, but he hasn't. So there you.
Okay.
So he takes the lead.
Perkins with the 3. Tom Green.
I love you, Red Pill. Good banter, mate. Good banter.
Good stuff, Red Pill.
Imagine if I did this with beers.
I don't know why you didn't.
I told you. Teetotal in the house, mate.
Hey, Rowan Marshall, 3 votes. It's a good early win for the Rucks.
You can tell that he's not expecting to do any more though, because he's just necked that wine.
Yeah, he's had 6 beers already.
Matty roll.
Johnny, can I watch the Channel 7? Well, Channel 7 is, I mean, it's just...
Clary should get 3 here, yeah.
We're in a bit of a pickle here.
And then Port, we'd expect Connor Rosie to get 3, but don't be surprised. Zach Butters sneaks in, but I reckon it's Rosie, yeah. They are. And then it's Caleb Sarong. This should be the easiest 3 votes you've ever seen.
Yeah, that's 3. I'm seeing round 2 highlights now.
Are you?
Yeah.
How have you gone ahead of me?
I don't know. I'm watching on the app. I think we're ahead of people in the chat as well. We've got to make a call here. Do we want to watch it?
I've just seen a goal. I've just seen Jack King. I see Darcy Harley Reid fend off.
Fend off? Yeah.
Okay,
handball,
cool.
handball.
Yeah.
Another
okay,
fend
cool.
off.
At the same time. Okay,
All
so
right,
we'll play round 2. We'll talk you through this. So 3 votes we're expecting to see from the Carlton game. We didn't play, so we didn't. But Collingwood, you should see 0 votes from Nick Dacos from his rivals. And Marcus Bontempelli, we expect to get 3 votes.
Okay. Round 2.
And Caleb Sarong should get 3 votes.
No votes for Nick Dacos in round 2.
We're good at this.
As expected. Well done.
Rowan Marshall smashing the wine. It's outrageous.
Stewart, 3 votes. Gee, how good is he? How good was his tackle? Yeah. Sarong, 3 votes. Did we play in round 2? No, we didn't play in round 2.
We had the day off. Because don't you remember they made that Mickey Mouse round?
Yep. The Mickey Mouse round.
Same place that Dangerfield bought his tie.
But can you believe it?
So Dogs, we should see Bont get the 3 here.
Yeah.
Sanders, Waitman, 3 Bont. Ooh, that's the first shock.
Ollie Wines getting some 3-vote action.
It's gonna be. That's what's gonna kill Bont. That's what's gonna kill Bont. Just their midfield is so packed.
Tom Green. Tom Green did start well this year.
Baby Cripps.
Baby Cripps.
So we're on to round 3, but this would be an interesting one because Harry Mackay polling round 0, which may come as a shock. He would be a chance for 3 here. Mm-hmm. But we should see Hewitt, Cripps, and Mackay make up the votes here.
Hewitt, Cripps, and Mackay. Is there an ad break? Do I do ad breaks?
Yeah, I think it is.
Oh, no.
I've got Abby Holmes doing filler. Oh no, I'm straight on to round 3. Just seen Nick Dacos just run through. I don't know if this is actually.
Votes? Wait.
I don't know what this is.
No, I see an ad.
I don't know what this is. I saw Nick Dacos.
Oh, have I got a minute to play highlights from round 3?
Yeah, go for it.
Dersma on replay. Cripps.
Yeah, they've scored 12 times from their last 16 inside 50s. The Blues. Davies Uniacke caught.
Got a bit of the Cracker brothers about it. They are looking for each other at every occasion, and why wouldn't you? Elijah involved in the chain. Extend their lead to start the second half. Paddy Cripps coming up for disposal, number 16.
Davies Uniacke, Powell, hand pass, no good. Durden releases Cripps. Cripps to centre half forward. Curnow.
Just created a very easy goal for Carlton.
Just getting a sense how powerful this Carlton lineup is. Look at Cripps. To Chero, where's the big forwards? Mackay this time.
All that.
Force a turnover in that position of the ground, and then you get composure.
It's coming back a touch, but across the face to Koning, almost marked. Cripps found a way through. Ford wants to take them on. Somehow got it out. Cripps.
So, this will be an interesting one because this was Carlton domination, but this is going to be Nick Dacos here, Brisbane. He should poll one vote in this one, so he's a threat for Cripps should poll 3 or 2 in this next game.
I think so too. Harry kicked a bunch of goals in this game. I think 5.
He did. Remember, 5 is that borderline. Cripps, though, had a sensational game, which people often forget about, but 28 touches, and he did the amazing thing as well of kicking a goal and had a lot of ground ball gets and ruck hit-outs. Remember, that's why, when people always ask why rucks don't win, you'll find that always, no matter, Max Gawn suffered this throughout his career with Oliver and Brayshaw getting votes. It's who gets the hit out, not winning the hit out.
Yes. As in who ends up with it?
Yeah, like the umpires seem to notice that a lot more. And it makes sense. If you ever watch rucks go up in action, it's one of the hardest stats to manually calculate hit outs won in real time because at times it looks like both of them get to it first when it happens in real speed.
True. Well, we're going to get round 3 and 4 right now, aren't we?
Are they going through this faster than usual?
No, they usually do 3 rounds at a time, I'm pretty sure.
Well, I mean, so far we've got Chad Warner leading, 6 votes with Matty Rao, the grass-eating genius, Tom Green, Audi Cripps in at 5, and then a plethora of players on tied for 4th. Cripps, Sarong, Marshall, Organ, Rosie, Mackay, and Clayton Oliver. So this is going to be a fascinating round.
Very fascinating. I could play round 4 highlights, but I think I've left it too long.
Where's my tie? I only wear a tie if I'm going to court, mate. And I ain't going to court.
True. Hey, guys, don't
I'll
forget.
wear a tie. The JNF.
You don't have to wear a tie. Yeah, don't forget. This Friday, one of you is coming with me. Sorry. Next Sunday, one of you is coming with me to the best and fairest. This Friday, I'm drawing out the winner. So we're doing a raffle. Friday, 6:30 p.m. I'm calling one of you and you're joining me. You're coming with me to the John Nichols Medal. So don't forget to get your tickets. Link is pinned to the top of the live chat.
You sat at the besties, aren't you, as well?
Sitting with the besties. Sitting with the besties. So all sorts of action.
It's like a double. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Maz, I also hope it's you. Let's go round 3. Highlights being shown.
Well, it's going to be fascinating, this one. This one's going to be... We'd imagine that you're going to see a free voter from everyone's second favourite footballer, Lockie Neal.
Yeah. Well...
So I'm told.
Yeah.
So I'm told. Evidently, he's the most exciting. He's evidently, I was told, he is everyone's favourite second footballer. I don't know if that's true.
Fuck the raffle. Take the flat earth.
I hope Red Pill wins.
Is Red Pill coming? Has Red Pill ended? That's what I want to know. Hello, Jasmina. Welcome to the 2024 Brownlow Watch Along.
It's going to be this is a really interesting medal race. This round, because we should see some more votes for Harry. We're going to see really how the umpires worked with Fremantle as well, because Hayden Young went through a spurt in the next couple of rounds of absolutely dominating finding the ball. So we're going to see if halfbacks get any love. Nick Martin is going to try and do the wingers curse, because wingers score just about as well as key forwards do. So that's going to be fascinating as well.
Dacos gets the 2 votes in this game.
So he's got the vote he's lost back on our projection.
Stewart 1, Mackay 2, Cripps 3.
There we are.
It's a big win. That's a big win. Yep. That's a big win.
So the Fremantle one's the one we're going to look at. So Ryan, yes. Pierce. Ooh. But there we are. Young did win it.
Port Adelaide, Seed Rosie, 1 vote. Gorn, 2 votes. Does Petrarca? Yes. Hey, you might be onto something with track.
I told you, and this is going to be an interesting one because Trelaw, Bontempelli, we should see Trelaw win 3.
Yep.
Yeah.
Bang on. Early storylines emerging right now.
Taranto needs 3 here as well for our little bet. Did he get it?
Got it. Yep.
Hey, come on!
Hey.
Come on, TT, you dirty dog!
TT, do you love me? Round 4. Let's go.
Me and Terry could be millionaires at the end of this, so we'll be riding random players home, just so you know.
Could be the last time we're on stream ever.
This one would be interesting because this should be Brayshaw, but look out for Charlie Kerner, and with a staggering 2.8% chance of polling 1 vote, Patrick Cripps. So we are expecting only 1 count and vote here.
If Cripps gets a vote in this game, we're in business.
It's very unlikely.
Yep.
But
this was the Rock the Baby game.
This could be fascinating because also Collingwood, this is one that Nick Dacos on my algorithm has 0 votes, but a lot of the AFL ones, they have him getting 2 and 1. But we went with John the Goey, Tom Mitchell, and Josh Dacos. So this could be fascinating because this would be the first one we could look at and go, maybe the umpires are favouring young Nicholas.
Okay. Hey, Gav.
Because he did.
Gav, it was actually against North where he first rolled that ankle. Sorry, Pommy. Go ahead.
Yeah, so that's just always a good thing because they do think we should have Petrarca 3 here, do we?
Yep, done. That's 3 votes.
You little Italian minx, yeah.
Lockie Neal, 1 vote. Danaher with a 3.
Yeah, you're going to get Rosie for 3 here. And Errol Goulding should get his 3 votes here.
Okay.
Did he? Oh, we got
Fremantle
2.
Carlton. Brayshaw, 1 vote. Cripps gets 2.
Oh!
Huge. That is huge.
Caleb, that is a surprise. Sarong got 3 because that makes him +2 on my algorithm.
Those are 2 stolen, not stolen, but you know that's an unpredicted 2 votes.
And this might be your mate. This might be Cornelia.
Toby Green.
Ooh, and this is either Shai Bolton or Tim Taranto, according to my algorithm.
Okay.
Who is it? Oh, it's Cal Wilkie. That's not good.
Dacos, 1 vote.
Is the Nick here?
1
That's
vote.
interesting. That means they're going to favour goals.
Okay. Well, Cripps getting 2 is a shock. This is a Patrick Cripps 3-vote game, I reckon.
Let's have a look.
Adelaide?
This could be an interesting one because this is... Now, if we're going with goals, yes, because he got the goal. Mm-hmm. But Sam Walsh did have 35 touches in this game. Went at 70-odd%, and they were all contested.
Was this his first game back?
Yeah.
I remember Cripps had a few key moments. He tackled Jordan Dawson. Always feel like when you tackle the opposing captain on captain, like, you know, important little moments, they always find them to be outstanding.
Yeah, well, I agree with you. I mean, the algorithm here went Walsh, Rankine, then Cripps.
Okay. Oh, Sam Berry. God.
But it depends how you go. If you went and then you merged it with the coaches' votes, it would be Sam Walsh, Rankine, and Ben Keys.
All right. I have to not look at the live chat because some of them have seen the votes before us. So I'm looking at the app. Dunkley, 3 votes.
So Dunks.
Nick Martin with the 2, Pommy.
Yeah, and Izzy Merritt. So this will be interesting to see if Rowan Marshall gets the 3, because it means Rooks are back in vogue.
No, Bradley Hill.
That's good, because we don't want
Okay, here we go.
Marshall
Adelaide. Ranking.
Yeah.
Saligo with the 2, Walsh with the 3. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we didn't expect it. That wasn't part of our count for him. So
Wasn't he great? I thought he was great that game.
Noah should get 3 here. Oh, but Port Freya. Why is mine in that order? That's going to annoy me.
Anderson 3 votes. Rao's on 2. Rao's polling well.
So this could be interesting because this is the Cameron. Is Cameron going to get love for this game? He should do.
He does.
Yeah. And this is going to really tell us who wins. If it's Waterman or Yo, this is going to give us a bit of indication.
Waterman for 3. Okay. Well, we're 5 rounds in.
Well, it's going to be fascinating. This is going to be fascinating now because, I mean, that's what? Petrarca 10, leading from Sarong, Cripps, Warner, Heaney, Green, Rao, Rosie, Liberatore, and Trull. As we said at the start of the show, could be the man who kills Bont's mission because he went in patches of 6. So the next 6 should be huge for Bont, and Trelaw should take a back seat, but they really did take it. And we got Dan Sultan. Who?
Let's play some highlights. Round 6. Who did we play? We played after Adelaide. We played Geelong, I believe.
GWS, round 6.
GWS. Okay, stand by.
Heads down towards DeConing again. Good early body work from Iden, but Cripps was in the back in the middle. DeConing this time against Briggs, and Cripps back through the traffic was Hollands. O'Halloran now until he heard Patrick Cripps, and then he felt him. Hewitt and Cowan all had a feel for the footy. Cripps is the next stop, and he can go. Had a metre on green, gives it a belting. Mackay, the best of the Blues. Just a fraction. Hewitt closed out. There's 3 Blues, and they're ready for Daniels somehow. Squeezes the kick out. Now Callum Ward, it found him, and crashing into him was Cripps. And list is long enough. De Koning on his own steam down to Cripps. The powerful captain. There's nothing from memory.
Yep.
So fingers crossed for Zach Williams. Played over 100 games for the Giants. Out of the middle. And Newman tries to chisel one in the direction of Cripps. He did well under the circumstances. And now the skipper shakes it off well. Carlton. De Koning off to Cripps in a flash. Carlton on the move. Curnow. Which meant that Hewitt and Walsh and Cripps could get involved again.
The other one's Toby Green. He's had 15 touches, but hasn't hit the score.
Carlton. Carroll comes away, uses Cripps. Back to the middle. Bounce. Is that the start of something, or will Carlton quell immediately? We know what Paddy Cripps thinks about it. He shows us not once, but twice. By half-time. Pitnet got it down. Cripps still seeking and searching hard for the football. 30. It takes the right foot kick. A collection of Carlton support. So there's the opener. It goes the Cats' way. The Blues out of the middle again. This time, look at that clearance dominance from Carlton thus far. Only early days and no real damage on the scoreboard. Cripps gets them started again. Walsh springs into action to Hewitt. Here's the other major component of this Carlton crew out of the middle, and they're at it again. And you couldn't ask for more than that. A little opening for Durden. Corey Durden. Oh, perfect. And on the lead, it's Patrick Cripps. And his team needs it now to reflect the dominance they've had around the ball. Carlton fans can rejoice with that one.
Nothing. They're 3 straight. You can't waste too many opportunities.
It's in the absence of Sard and McGovern. But Hewitt fired it out. It was quick, wasn't it? Keeping's off the Cats. Boyd back through the middle to Cripps, who's in the clear. He can dictate terms. De Koning is coming, and there he is. He made it extra spectacular. Free raid for De Koning. Couldn't quite capitalise. There's Bruin trying to bust through, ran aground. Carlton fans thought he had his prior. Forward, Curnow cautious as he approached the pack. Cripps towards Hollands, who allows the Cats back in. Dangerfield didn't have the Sharon with him. Well done, Cripps and Walsh.
Down back to the Cats. Well played.
3 minutes still remaining in the third. Cripps was able to get to his feet.
Against Charlie Camo, surely.
Myers got piled upon. Trying to connect with him. Here he goes. No. Better option. Went to Cripps. Oh, he kicked his first one. And he goes back and kicks his second. In convincing fashion.
Be an insurmountable lead. On most occasions, you'd say nearly impossible to win from here. But you've got to have that positive mindset. And he's leading by example.
So round 6, round 7, we could see. I think round 6 against the Giants is 3, no question.
Round 6 versus the Giants. Let's have a look. I'll tell you.
38,
It should be,
39.
because he had 39, which is the magic number. Once you go over 35,
Yeah.
you should get it. Frets come from his mate, Samuel.
Okay.
As well. He had 35, but he should see him out. And then this is going to be a fascinating one because you had Josh Kelly took the piss, 3 goals. Should be 1 vote, but it is worth noting that Tom DeConing kicked 3 and did have a very rare 6 straight taken from the hit out.
Ooh,
So
six takes.
Yeah, 6, and then just knocked it on. And one of them was a running goal when he did that. So this is going to be fascinating to see, is there ruck love? Because this is one of them grey areas. So when I do the predictor, I massively slag off Ruckman with it because they just don't see it. So this should be good.
Okay. Wow.
And I've broken Terry's heart there. He paused.
Yeah. I just thought it was a pretty simple. I thought it was just a really simple Cripps 3 votes, but you know what?
No, I think it is 100%. Like,
yeah, mate, don't worry about it.
It should be 3. It should be 3. It
should be, but yeah.
You just never know because when there's not the G, the goal, sometimes the umpires do it. This should be a bona fide. We're doing Nick Dacos watch.
Yep.
So we'll do a Nick Dacos watch, and we'll do who else do we think the threat is? We've probably Nick Dacos. Sarong won't be there at the end, so it's probably Nick Dacos watch. Nick Dacos should get the easiest 3 you've ever seen here as well.
Right. Where's the best place online to see a live Brownlow counter? That just updates.
It's probably tough, but I use this one, which is pretty good. I've typed it in as Terry, so copy and paste that into your browser chat. You're going to have to manually update it, though. Click refresh.
Oh, so it's like a refresh?
Yeah, you have to refresh it, but they do it, and then they've also, tell you what, I need to just give a shout out to this guy as well, because he does a lot of work.
Oh, True Wheeler. Yeah, good website. Okay.
But I have to give a bit of love to, who's the guy who keeps us updated? Where are you? Where are you, Roz, you dirty little minx? Yeah, big shout out here to Andrew Whelan, who painstakingly does this.
Andrew Whelan owns the website, or does this?
Yeah, and he painstakingly does this. So give him some love here, because this is hard work to do.
Good on him.
This is
well done.
Like hard work to do, but he's a good little human being, man. Keeping you guys in the know. And it's the only website I know of during the Brownlow that you can actually refresh, because the AFL one is actually 20 minutes, about 2 minutes behind their stream to make sure that you're watching the stream. His is in pretty much real time. It's actually fascinating. Like, I've just been refreshing it as we're watching it, and it's not ahead. It's just slightly behind.
All right. Highlights showing for the West Coast Eagles Freo game. We are into round 6. We are ready to go.
Yeah, so this should be a Nicky D, 3 votes. This should be a Patrick C, 3 votes. And this, depending on how they go, I want you to watch the Brisbane Geelong game to see who scores higher, Stengel or Holmes.
Bont 1 vote. Trelaw 2. Yeah, Trelaw's getting in his way.
Did they go Bailey Dale 3?
No, they
Aaron
went
Norton.
3.
Jesus. So we should see Zach Merritt get 3 votes here. Yeah, yeah.
Dacos, 1 vote.
Oh! So he's -4 down now.
Okay, Cripps, here we go. Green 1.
Cripps
Walsh
gets
2.
3 here, guaranteed.
Cripps 3. That's
Guaranteed.
11.
Because now Cripps is +5.
Okay. Hey, don't want to get ahead of ourselves. We are Carlton supporters.
Oh! Oh, there we are, Maxi Holmes, baby! Ride it, you dirty
Maxi Holmes. Warner 1 vote. Tom Papley 2 votes. Isaac Heaney 3. Great. Wow. Okay.
So this should be Jai Newcomb.
They're going to do it to me again. They're going to suck me in again.
Oh! Go on! Go on, you homeless-looking motherfucker! Good boy!
Okay, round 7. This is Geelong. So he plays well, Cripps, but I don't know if he's going to get the 3.
Yeah, so this is the 5 goals. So remember the 5 goals rule.
Yeah.
5 goals makes you borderline 3 votes win or lose.
So that's
right.
Cameron and Curnow.
Yes, but I will say this. Patrick Cripps had 29 and 2 goals, which is 3 votes.
Yeah.
So this is going to really be forwards versus defenders. I mean, forwards versus midfielders.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Rigged. Curnow kicked 3. Did he?
I'm just laughing. Rigged. Jesus.
Cripps is getting gifted votes. Which game? Which game? Which game was he gifted votes? Okay, you know what? He was kind of gifted 2 votes in Freo. But, like, other than that, which game?
So this is going to be interesting. So we're looking here at... So first game should be Richmond. So
Melbourne.
This will be interesting because Max Gawn's been overlooked twice, but it should be 3 votes Gawn.
Petrarca 2, Gawn 3.
Yes! Well done, Gawny. You're back. This should be Z Merritt for 3.
Yes, Nick Dacos, no votes.
Okay, that's good. So this should be Tom Green 3.
Kelly 2 votes. Tom Green 3 votes.
Okay, this is going to be interesting because it should be Jason Burgoyne, but it might be Butters the way they voted.
Yep, Butters.
Okay. This should be Laird, but I bet it's Dawson.
Dawson 2. Laird 3.
Okay, so this...
Here we go. Walsh 1.
Cripps
2.
Yeah, Cameron 3.
Yep. Okay.
Okay, this is going to be interesting because it should be Sarong 3, but don't be surprised to see Nat 5 steal it.
Correct. Sarong 2, 5, 3.
Okay, this should be Noah Anderson by quite a long way.
Raul 2 votes. Anderson 3 votes.
Okay, and this should be Chad Warner 3, Isaac 2.
Warner 2. Heaney 3.
Oh, there it is. Not bad, that. All of them right apart from 1.
Okay, Cripps gets the 2, but that's okay. 5
So
votes
this is
for
the
2
Carlton
games.
Collingwood one. This is the first time they match up. So this should be 3 votes Nick Dacos.
Oh, he gets
2
a winner.
votes Walsh. 1 vote Harry Mackay.
Okay, I don't even think I put... What round was it?
Round 8.
Let's have a look.
Advantage. Takes advantage. Was it really there? It might be now for Cripps. Sits it into the path of DeConing. Lipinski gave it to Dacos. Cripps throws him over the line.
Down the throat here of Chera, who got the clearance. Well done by Cripps.
Got to put the slipper into it. Pendlebury wrapped up in the Cripps tackle. It's on it too. Almost pit a net. There's Cripps.
That's it.
Oh, I was like, there's got to be more.
That's how you know.
So, yeah, this is going to be interesting. But
round
let's
9?
make sure, chat, we've got a few Collingwood fans in here, like, taking the piss out of Cripps. Let's make sure that we're an intelligent, informed fan base. Nick Dacos is, and I'll go on record saying this, an amazing footballer. And nothing to do with rivalry. You respect talent. So talent has to be respected.
Yeah.
Has to be respected if you're an intelligent fan.
Let me quickly play round 9's highlights.
Just takes the metres. Gorn's got to be good getting in the way, though. And it was well done by the big body Cripps. That's how far they're in front. Windsor in for Cowan. Chandler under pressure. Look at the way they handled it. Walsh. Viney scrapping around high footy. Mackay under it out the back door here. Cripps, no footstep, goal!
Pit net the clearance. Cripps marks at centre half forward. Inside 50 he goes. Oh, he's marks.
Well, the issue starting becoming for the D's.
Voss will be well pleased with where his team sits, but half the job has been done. Cripps.
Billings. There's Petrarca. Look at this. Melbourne have got players lined up in the middle. One Carlton player there. It was Cripps fighting really hard. Blues have been able to repel. Little knockdown here for Kennedy. Viney. Cripps.
Yours.
Mackay should mark. Walsh.
Yours.
Magnificent handball.
Gawn flicks it to the back. Petrarca's been immense, but this time he's caught holding the ball.
So there you have it. Are we expecting
And
votes?
Harley.
Oh, yeah, Harley Reid's won goal of the year. It's a good goal.
Is it just me? Am I getting old? Or were they like, did we not have any great goals in that?
In what?
In this nomination, like years
Carlton?
gone by. No, years gone by though, all them goals you see like quite regularly.
Well, in years gone by, yeah. That's probably why he's won it, because you haven't seen it that often. I mean, he's fended off.
I mean, it's not like, did anyone else think them goals weren't like as spectacular as we've seen?
Oh, we've definitely seen better. I thought Brian Myers' goal on the weekend was better than both.
I genuinely, I mean, I'm probably going to get slated for this, but I actually thought Nick Dacos's goal, out of all them against Gold Coast, was the best. Like, the level of difficulty. He's taken that from the corridor, 1-2, gone through. But I know Carlton fans are probably going to disagree, because we can't have a structured conversation about sport.
No, that's okay. Hey, so we don't expect votes for the Collingwood game, but we do expect votes for the Melbourne game, right?
Yes, this should be 3 votes, Nick Dacos, right? Should be 2 votes, Sam Walsh, right? And then 1 vote. It's a plethora, but it's very interesting. Cripps is the only midfielder that didn't get a coach's vote, which usually goes against you when you're in between. So
Right.
I would say that this is 3 Dacos, 2 Walsh, 1 vote Harry Mackay.
Right. Well, right now on this Wheelo website, Cripps is a 93.5% chance of winning.
Yeah, like I said, Nick Dacos currently is 5 down and Cripps is +1.
I thought Dacos had a patch early in the season where I didn't see him getting many votes at all, in addition to what we just saw. And I thought he just stormed home really strong. But we shall see.
It's going to be funny. See, there we are. Look, Wenix.
Hey!
No, I mean, sometimes it's hard to have the intelligence to look above rivalry. It's
got a weenus.
It's very important. It's very important to use this instead of this. But I mean, that might just
be... Patrick Cripps bleeds blue.
Yeah, cool.
Hey, can we take a moment to congratulate the Silvanis for bringing in and the McGoverns, 2 new kids into the fold.
Beautiful Charlie
Mm-hmm.
Always exciting.
Mm-hmm.
Charlie, beautiful Charlie Silvani. And what did Mitch call his child? I've forgotten.
My phone's being used to live stream this thing, so I don't know. Can someone in the chat confirm what did Mitch and Kirsten call their newest little angel? Addison.
Addison, that's it. Beautiful name.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I can confirm Lou and Mick, who are asking +5. I mean, there's a 5-point swing. If we're doing politics, there's a 5 swing in favour of Cripps. So unless the umpires had an aneurysm around round 12, had a lobotomy, we should see Cripps take this one out.
Who wins Mark of the Year?
I need to remind myself. Bobby Hills was pretty good.
Oh,
Zen Dersma, he was on top of Nankervis, wasn't he? That's like 2 meters in the air. Oh, Bolter, sorry. Yeah. It's fucking insane. Zane Dersma?
Yep. I'm going to go Bobby Hill.
Because it does seem to be... How funny would it be if Hal presents the award to someone else? Good mark, to be fair, Hill.
Bobby Hill. Nah.
Do like Bobby Hill, to be fair.
I love a bit of Bobby Hill.
Yeah, I do like him.
A bit of Bobby Hill.
By all reports, real nice kid off the ground as well. Like, real nice. Oh, to be fair, them 3 marks, all sexy.
Yeah.
So, my issue with the goals is I don't think they're incredibly hard. The marks, I think all 3 of them were sexy. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, they were pretty good.
Luke Parry? No, I wouldn't have thought so. I did put a bit of a poll up on Instagram with a bit of a wish list for people. I don't know where you're seeing Bobby Hill might be leaving, but no, I don't think. I think that's more of a man can dream type situation.
When he did, he had testicular cancer from memory. So yeah, he's good kid by all reports, though. Good kid by all reports.
He's got amazingly quick feet.
I know a few Pies fans who say that he's one of the guys who's a little bit like Cripper at training. Like, he'll spend a lot of time with the young ones and he's willing to go that extra mile. So it's always nice to see him giving it back as well, which is good.
One of the best things I've seen from an AFL content point of view was what was the name of the series on Stan? Show Me the Money. And it actually showed the negotiations the first time Bobby tried to leave GWS and it got knocked back. I'm glad he got there in the end.
Yeah. I mean, him and Stengel are probably 2 of the most fantastic, like, success stories. Like, Stengel particularly, like, you got to remember, I don't think the AFL has handled anything as bad as the Stengel issue in the history of the AFL. And so 2 players that I've got a little bit of a soft spot for. I like watching them play, go about their work. Love a small forward who could do that, what them 2 do, because both of them can create something out of fuck all.
Yeah.
But yeah. And there's Hamish. Hamish had a bit of plastic surgery, hasn't he?
Nothing wrong with a bit of Brotox.
Jimmy Elliott looks like one of the old mods in the UK. He's got the baggy trousers on.
Big fan of the suspenders, I must say.
Mate, yeah.
I haven't seen them. I haven't seen too many people wear them.
I haven't, outside of a mod thing, but it looks like he's going to go into a kitchen and go, no fighting. No fighting. No fucking fighting. Red pill. I haven't. I've got Packer ban on, mate. 1 million. But thanks for asking. I did put aftershave on as well. Mate, I'm ready for a date right now.
Same. Channel. Cripps now has the most Brownlow votes in Carlton history. Wow. Well, that's big news. He was only 3 behind Craig Bradley, I think, going into the night.
He is. He's now the leader. He's now the leader. Yep. Big shout out Maz as well with a son. Hope you're recovering well.
Having drinks with my son. The youngest is visiting from Brizzy and we're having a ball. Well, I'm glad we could be here with you all. How are the nerves? I'm bricking it. Can't imagine how Cripper and mine are feeling tonight. Well, bricking it means 2 different things depending on which part of the world you're in. So I'm reading that a little bit differently. Mate, I'm excited. It's good to be here.
Mate. Born excited. No, it's going to be good. I mean, this is going to be a fascinating round of votes as well.
Yes.
Just running what we've seen so far, so we can try and learn something. I'd imagine Saligo gets 3 votes against Port. So Nick Dacos should still poll 3, but it's come right in.
Okay. Question. Of what we've seen so far, do we think Cripps is net ahead or behind of the votes that you thought he would be having at this point?
He's ahead.
I think so too.
He's ahead.
By probably 1 or 2 votes.
Yeah, it's +1 so far because he had that one where he didn't get the 1 vote and then he had the 2 votes that we didn't expect. So that's +1.
True. How many rounds do you think we're about to watch?
2.
So that's round 6 and 7? No.
Round 8 and 9?
Sorry, 8 and 9. Now I've got my numbers mixed up. Yep. Collingwood into Melbourne. Yep.
I love a bit of slobber. Fuck me.
I saw the same thing.
I'm going to miss slobber when it's off season.
What has been some of the additions to the live chat this year in general? Slobbo's been one. Joel on the fan cam has been another one. A really nice addition. What else?
Yeah.
What else is up there?
Slobbo's been great value. I've got to say.
Slobbo's been great entertainment. Oh my god,
he's been good fun. Yeah, I don't know. It's probably about it, to be honest.
Yeah. Hello, Marty Cohen, the closet Carlton fan.
Marty, we're talking about scrubbing up. You in that red dress? Fuck me dead. Oh, mate, that was good work by you.
Very sharp. Biscuit asked. True, Biscuit asked was a great addition to the fold this year. Although I think you've been saying it for a while. It only caught on this year.
Yeah, that's been 2019.
Mate, Johnny Holden has been a standout for years. He's been here a long time.
Yeah, mate. Been good. It's been good. But now this is anyone else getting more ads?
Getting what, sorry?
More ads.
Yeah, I'm watching. I don't know what ad. Oh, My View.
I'm guessing that this is some kind of fucking home insurance and ad.
Yeah, like a real estate.
It screams home insurance because
View.com. Yeah, they're really ramping up the ads here.
Well, is it just me? Like, I know this is the night of nights, but I always try and think of it in the players' perspective. Wouldn't it be better if we just did this in like an hour, and then the players, the cameras could fuck off, and the players could have 3 hours of just getting on the piss together and socializing?
Yeah.
as opposed to just dragging it out for days like this.
Well, but you got ad revenue, you've got sponsors, you've got all sorts of things. See, ads on freeware go for like what, 3 minutes? I would say 3 minutes total.
Tell you what, if we ran this many ads, we'd have loads.
Well, people complain when they see ads on the channel. They go for like 15 seconds.
Disgrace, Terry. Australian stuff, British accents more, which is why
the
insurance ads.
Toasty story has stuck with you. You mean the toasty?
Disgrace. I still can't believe you nogged. You paid what, $30 for a fucking toasty?
$27, mate. You're on a biscuit. What do you mean?
Fucking disgrace! I am. They'll never let me back. They'll never let me back. You're stuck with me.
Yeah, you're.
Get glass for that shit back home.
If the boys from home found out that you were on the cover of a dark chocolate bar.
Oh, mate, mate, get me head caved in, and rightly so. Yeah. Rightly so.
Hello, Aiden. Thank you, mate. We try our best. We do. We thought we'd give a bit.
No, thank you very much, Christine, and good luck to her son as well, who is he's boxing for a title when we are we're getting pissed at the BNF. So we're sending our love and support to him.
Okay. The medals, a great call. One of the greatest moments. Richard, you thought I had a betting site sponsor the channel. A lot of people did. I've got to refilm the ad part. It's betting, not betting. Big betting Australia. There will be no betting money accepted here. All right. Into round 8. Let's go. Back to some votes.
Yes, this one should be an interesting one because when you look at this, originally we had Zach Butters for 3 here, but I've got a feeling that it might be Jake Saligo when you actually look at the how back voting's gone.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what we've learned thus far, but this is going to be an interesting one. This is the Nick Dacos. We should see Nick Dacos grab 3 votes here from Sam Walsh and Harry Mckay. John Holden, now you know why he runs so many ads. $80 scarves, $27 truffles.
Yeah, mate. $27 toasties, truffle toasties.
You know what, actually? I'll tell you a story. The other day, we went and got frozen pizza. We had a cheat tea. And Coles do that, like, posh pizza now, which was a truffle and mushroom pizza. And can I just say, one of the worst things I've ever eaten? Like, honestly, it was like $16 for a frozen pizza, which made me fucking balk anyway. And it was literally one of the worst things.
We'll get back to that once these votes are read out. Just hold that thought. Okay. Jay Saligo got the 3. Butters got the 2. Well done.
Thank you.
Harry 1. Akers 2.
Oh.
Dacos 3. Fair.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
So this should be Chad Varner.
Hey, Albert, all the way from the US, I think.
Good day, mate.
Goulden 3.
Oh, Johnny. Like to see Sinclair here.
Jay Sinclair 3 votes.
Yeah. This could be Max Holmes 3.
Holmes 1.
Oh no, they're going to go Petty. Clary, aren't they?
Yeah, Petty.
Oh, no. Oh, okay. It's all right. Didn't affect us.
Merritt 3.
Yeah. This it could be interesting. This because this is again Young versus Sarong.
Young 3 votes. Sarong doesn't vote.
There we are.
That's big.
This should be Bontempelli 3.
B. Dale, 3 votes.
Oh, Bond's been stiffed.
Zorko, 3 votes. All right, round 9. We need 3 here. This is Melbourne in the wet. Petrarca's the threat because he kicked 4.
Yeah, this should be 3 votes Petrarca, 2 votes Cripps, 1 vote Walsh.
Oh, we have a Jared. Interesting. Jared's tried to jump on the Slobbo train. I don't know about this.
Skibbity, Jesus. My son does that. This is a new...
about this, Jared. This is... I don't know. Question, yes or no, Pom? Does Petrarca get the 3 over Cripps, even though that the D's lost? Kick 4.
100% should do. With all bias aside, he should do.
Petrarca doesn't deserve the 3. He kicked goals only because he cried to the coaches to send him forward away from Kennedy. True, Kennedy started on him. That's right.
But it could be interesting. You see it all the time. Cripps,
Walsh 1. Track 2?
It's Cripps 3 then. Yeah, Cripps has locked this now. That's +2.
I don't want to get sucked in, but...
Locked.
Winning it?
Yeah, guaranteed.
Don't do this.
You can't be caught. Everyone's lost too many votes around him.
And he doesn't slow down.
Because we're now past round 9. This was the last dubious game where he wasn't clear for where he gets votes.
Okay. Yeah, don't go early. You know, we're Carlton fans. We love to.
This could be an interesting one. Nick Martin or Langford, but it looks like it's Martin.
2.
Tom Green's killing it as well. This is going to be another Bond. Yeah, you see, look, Trelaw's got to kill him.
Trelaw's stealing the votes.
Might see our little friend here, Tuck Miller.
Ralph 2, Miller 3. Well done, well done.
And this should be another Nick Dacos 3 vote game.
Yep. Collingwood Dacos 3 votes. He's on 10.
And this should be the Dorstog.
Zorko 1. Dawson 2.
Ooh.
Ranking with the 3.
Good to see Rankin poll well.
Has Charlie Curnow polled a vote yet? He has not.
Nah.
I don't
told you, keep forwards.
Yep.
Do you know what I mean? Key forwards.
Cripps knows. He knows.
Yeah, because we had, like Saz said, we had Dacos +1. So now he's fallen -4 and Cripps is +2. Like, shocking. Shocking. Like, there's no way. I'm telling you now, there's no way Cripps can lose it.
Okay.
If he does lose it, there is a serious scam that I'm going to go, you know me, I don't believe in conspiracies. If Dacos wins it from now, looking at the results in the games, the AFL has done this deliberately for banter to make it tight towards the end.
Okay. Well, round 10, who do we play in round 10?
So round 10 was the Sydney Swans.
I did not prepare highlights for that game. We're going to skip that one. And I'm going to go right.
You won't see it. So this is the one that you should see. Dacos should gain 3.
Mm-hmm.
GWS, this is now where Tom Green goes off a cliff at this stage.
Yep.
So this should be a Trelaw 3 coming home hard. Gold Coast, they start going off a hill. So we're
okay. I'm going to. So round 10, I've got no highlights. Round 11 and round 12. Let's check them out. Round 11 was Gold Coast.
So it's a long way to go and actually did well back end and not to slim degree.
Bounces after Walsh. Really good hands and good pick up. Good skill from Holland. Now to Cripps. Blues dominating centre clearance as well. Chincotta. Cripps. Didn't have to fend. Wicks in the end just eased away from him. Cripps. Now Cripps, defensive point of the square. Tries to measure a ball forward, and it's nice. Bit of a wrestle in the middle.
What we saw in the first half.
Cripps, right foot, needs to be perfect. Needs to Williams.
Brown is against Anderson, and
Great movement.
he's just taking it personal.
70 metres away. Miller arrived. Rao, they need something from the ball. He tries to... Koenig have been at it all day. Cripps comes through the contest. You get the free kick to Skipper. What a player he is, this man, number 9. Sends it to the pocket. Watch out for Charlie. Oh, watch out for the skip. Just running through.
Defensively at Cripps, but it's over before he knows it.
I'm not sure whose call it was, but I think it's been an outstanding strategy, dragging Kerno deeper after half time. So the difference is, instead of Andrew dropping off the back of him, taking it in the set mark.
Now Kemp worked that really well to Cripps. Now the crowd will start to get up. It's still one-on-one forward the ball, Kerno and Mac Andrew. That's where the ball wants to be seen as far as the crowd goes.
That's not far enough, so Cripps is going to give it back.
Cripps butters right there with him. Still in dispute. Chincotta's tap was clever. Cripps wants to take on Houston. Almost fended off Walsh. He goes for home. He's pulled the kick slightly, but it's marked. Soldo came at the ball critically, but couldn't take the mark. Cripps, Fogarty.
Georgiades gets it and goes. Horn Francis.
And there's the quick whistle.
By Walsh. Blues come up with it. Hollands to Cripps. Boyd comes out for the Blues off the half-back flank. Good kick. Cripps called out Hewitt. Smashes it back Port Adelaide's way. Stoning gets a hand pass clear to Hewitt, who dishes off to Cripps, who lost Horn Francis. Chips towards Mackay.
Good handball on the up. Cripps went to ground, spun around, and it gets over his head. That's a goal.
It was sensational. Zach Butters, a quick handball, but the link and the intercept from half back.
Walsh, can Cripps do it again? What is that?
Finish is all class. And on the back of the work rate all night, been in there, in and under. So often he's the one who puts the side on his back, the captain.
Butters. Cripps has been huge in this term.
Key component.
So that's round 10. Well, that wasn't round 10 because 10 was Sydney. We're not going to get much from that game. That was a disaster. But what you saw just then was round 11 and round 12. Pommy!
Hey, how you doing? Sorry, I want a dart break.
That is a quick dart break. You should go and enjoy it, mate. I can hold the fort for a bit.
That's all right.
Votes for both of those games, I would have thought. High votes for both of those games.
Which game? 10, 11?
11 and 12. 10, I think we're all just going to be missing out.
Yeah, okay, yeah. So to answer Sarah's question, chat, why is Wheelo rated? Because Tom Green and Zach Butters poll shockingly. So there'll only be 4 likely winners from here now using that their algorithm will have learned how they're voting and then compared it to their stats. So
yeah.
Cripps and Dacos are the only 2 mathematically in with a chance to win it based on the last thing. But to answer your question, Terry, Cripps should get 3 Gold Coast. And Port, he should. This could be interesting, but Cripps should nick it because of the 2 goals. But
2
Sam
goals
Walsh get the 2.
Yep. I'm on this Wheelo website and it says Patrick Cripps is a 96.9% chance of winning the Brownlow.
Yeah.
And the
so
only
how
other
he's
chance is Nick Dacos 5.6%.
Yeah, so his back end of the year is ridiculous, both of these players. So that's why he's so strong. But like I say, on my ratings, I've just checked it now. Cripps is +5, Dacos is -3, so it's an 8-point swing. So I'm telling you now, like, I don't often go early, but honestly, I'm telling you, like, honestly, this would be the biggest shot. Like, you've probably got more chance of Elvis doing the grand final show.
I think what I want to learn from this year going into next year, and you know what? I say this every year. Don't get sucked in. Don't get sucked in. And I get sucked in every year.
Just enjoy yourself, Terry. Like,
I did enjoy myself.
Okay, do you remember the pep talk I gave you last week of saying being an adult is not having what you wanted and dealing with it?
Yeah.
Part of being an adult as well is disappointment and just, brushing it off and going, it's okay, I was wrong. Because the world needs more. The world needs more. When you get excited and you're wrong, the world needs more accountability of I was wrong this time.
Yeah, but I'll be accountable to that. I don't hear the accountability coming from the club to me.
Be the change. Be accountable.
Luca, this might be one of the best pieces of banter I've ever received in my life.
That's goodbye, Luca.
It's very good by
does
you.
Zach Williams Paul in this game? Great question. Is that which game are you on about?
No, I'm assuming they're talking about Gold Coast, where he kicked a couple of goals at Marvel.
Gold Coast. I will go and check for you, my friend. What round was that? Just tell me.
Round 11.
Oh, okay. That's why I'm so far all over the place. Zach Williams. We had Cripps 3, Sam Walsh 2, 1 vote, Charlie Kerner. So that could be interesting, though, because you make a good point. He got 2 coaches' votes. He did have 15, but it might not be enough. Small forwards are the most under. They're worse than rucks. I hope he does, though. Obviously, you're a Zach fan. But Zach did get 4, but key forwards, everyone remembers them.
Yeah. Wow. A big week ahead. Especially after the granny finishes, then like everyone thinks silly season is now. Like it's about to ramp up once everyone's finished playing.
Yeah, this is Christmas for me. I like silly season. I don't like the fake rumors, but I do enjoy this season because it's an exciting time. It's an exciting time, but I think
I like separating what's real and what's not real and realizing that 90% of what gets reported is not real.
You've only got to see like it's like the Dan Houston things, like knowing a couple of list managers. I'm telling you right now, their friend playing group aren't even a part of their discussions. They couldn't give less of a shit if the playing group hates him. So like, when you see Dan Houston rumors, he sauce his mate, that won't even come into the thinking.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Your granddad playing for the football club doesn't even come into the thinking. Clubs don't care. They care about winning and making their better. And that could be a guy from the middle of nowhere coming in. They don't care. So they annoy me when they open up with that. Like, there's been a lot of Dan Houston rumors and they keep saying stupid shit like, oh, he's Dan Houston's best man. They were best mates at school. Tell you right now, Nick Austin won't give a shit. If Jack knocked on his door and said, I want my best mate here, Nick would be like, yeah, okay, cool, mate. Cheers.
Yeah, don't care.
So they annoy me. I like it when it's intelligent, though. When it's intelligent. Like, there was a really good article I saw about Dan Houston the other day of how Carlton might facilitate him to come into the team and what it could do. And I really enjoyed that, like when it's that. But Riley O'Brien winning the Jim Steins Award, which is good. Doing a lot of work with the youngsters out there.
Love that.
This is probably the most unheralded award.
The Jim Steins Award?
Yeah.
How so?
Well, it's because it's about players giving back to the community, which I think it's incredibly important.
Absolutely. I'm just trying to do a live. No, not going to do it. Don't worry about it.
So we're at round 10.
Round
to answer
10.
your question, quality, it'll be a bit like Nick Haynes. A lot of recruitment now with the modern day list manager is to improve training standards because sports psychology and sports learning shows that players learn more from fellow professionals than they do coaches. And that's the same with your schooling as well. That's changed to more pupil-led learning, habitual learning or imprint learning. So that's probably why they brought Fantasia in. Experience.
Aiden, great question. I think one day there will be some form of this, like a fan media portion, or not. Maybe they'll forever ignore us. But I think eventually it'll happen. It does happen in the UK.
Yeah, I mean, can you imagine, though, the AFL finding out that a POM might know more about football than that? The world's not ready for this.
They're not ready. We might have to just create our own award.
Got a bit of banter about that, but I'm
All
not going
right.
to drop it.
Votes. Anderson 2, Ralph. Hey, Ralph's polling well.
He always does. He's good. So this one should be Chaddy.
Chad Warner, 3 votes. Yep.
So this one should be Nick Dacos.
Dacos 2.
Ooh, he's honestly, tell you what, the media hype on him has killed him.
Yep.
This could be Trelaw, or should be Trelaw.
Yep. Richards 2, Trelaw 3.
This is going to be interesting because it could be Marshall, but I think it's Sarong. Oh, is he going to be? Is he Rowan?
Oh, Jackson, 3 votes.
Oh, Rowan's diddled. This should be Neil, but I wouldn't be surprised to see Zords come out, but it's not.
Now, that's his 5th vote of the night. Okay.
Yeah, he's way down. We want to see LDU somewhere in here, Terry, if we can. But
Jai Caldwell 3, no LDU.
You might see D Houston here. Future Carlton player.
Kelly 1. Who?
D Houston.
H. Reed. Harley Reed, 3 votes. Ooh. All right, round 11. We're back into the game now. Let's go.
So this should be Cripps.
This should be Cripps. This is the Gold Coast game. It just should be Cripps. Cripps, at least 2, I would have thought, for this Gold Coast game.
You know what the most interesting battle at the moment is with the algorithm is Chad Warner versus Errol Golden.
Okay.
Just Chad Warner has polled where we thought Golden would, and Golden's polled where Warner is. It's a fascinating battle of how the umpires see him. This is going to be a really good learning. But we should see here Nick Dacos poll 3, but looking at how history has gone, this could be Jordan Clark 3, Nick Dacos 1 vote, Luke Ryan 2.
We really need to see a little bit of LDU action soon.
We do. When's North's next game? He should get a vote here.
Okay.
We're hoping for 2, but it should be 1. Cripps versus Walsh here. Should be 3 Cripps.
This is the award we need. The BA Morris Medal.
We should sponsor it, shouldn't we, really? We've talked about it a lot.
True.
All right. Holmes as well should poll. Backwatch.
Bulldog Sydney. Trelaw 1. Sydney Golden 2.
Yeah, Warner 3.
Warner 3. Okay.
Okay. So this should be got to be interesting because if Nick Dacos doesn't get 3 here, we've worked the algorithm out.
Dacos 3.
Okay, cool. They're sticking to that. So we want to see LDU somewhere here. Should be JHF, though, I think will win it.
I mean, Dacos is only 1 vote away from Cripps.
Yeah, but he's miles
Williams
behind where
1?
he should be.
Walsh 2.
Oh, Williams, yes! Should be Cripps, though.
Cripps 3. Fantastic.
Okay, so Cripps is still well ahead. Toby Green 3 here, we should see.
Tom Green 1.
Toby
Green 3.
Yeah. Ridley 3.
Jay Ridley 3.
That was an easy one. That was a hell of a return. This could be your boy Will Day, but I think it's Warple.
Warple 3.
Yeah. This is going to be interesting because this is one of the separators. We want to see Petrarca in the 2.
Petrarca 2.
Oh, come on! You dirty dog!
Gone 3.
And we really need Dawson to get a kick on here, please.
Dawson 3. All right.
Yes.
All right. Heaney with 21 votes. Cripps and Warner tied on 19 votes. Tom Green and Petrarca on 16. So is Rowell, I should say, with Dacos on 15 and Trelaw on 14. Cripps is now, I think, standing to go do a speech or go to the bathroom.
Go for a piss, Cripps. Do it. Do it for the boys.
Do it for the boys. So he's just ducking out for a dart.
Doing a pom. He's like, play some fucking highlights so I can have a dart.
So round 12 will be Port Adelaide. No worries. Round 13. What was round 13? I don't have highlights here.
Round 13, I believe, was Essendon.
I do have highlights.
And right, Cripps gets rid of Peter Wright and then flips a...
Normally lead the contested possession count. Carlton, they're already on top here tonight.
Pitches. Durham tries to bust away.
Koning with brilliance out of the middle. Cripps, goal side. Spearing ball for Mackay. It gets past him.
Which is so important.
Bombers +4 for inside 50s at the moment, but the moment for their team to get on top. Get back into the game. Can cut to Koning again. To Cripps. Chincotta. Here's a chance for the Bombers again. Merritt. 3 Blues around it. Cripps to the...
So, 12 and 13 coming up. 12 was Port Adelaide away. We're hoping he can jag a vote or 2, maybe even 3, because he kicked a couple of goals in the fourth quarter. Essendon, I think it was a so-so game. I think De Koning is the one that's interesting to see if he starts polling, because I think Essendon was the game where he really showed out.
Yeah, so for Cripps watch here, I've got him at a 99% chance should he poll 2 against Port. And then against Essendon, that's going to be an interesting one because this could be anywhere. Elijah here is his threat, 3 votes. We had Elijah Walsh. Elijah TDK Hewitt.
Elijah TDK Hewitt.
Yeah. And if you're doing Brownlow votes, Nick Martin should be a 1 vote.
Okay.
But Cripps, he only had... This was one of his off games.
Yeah. I reckon he had... What happened in the Essendon game? Did Sam Durham play on him? Or he just did...
Yeah, it was a one-on-one. I mean, Cripps had a good game.
Yeah.
He had a good game. We had a decent game, per se. He did what he had to do.
Yeah.
But this should be Lidge's... This should be 3 votes. The Lidge.
Well, the way that the votes have gone so far, it's kind of best case scenario.
But 2 votes here against... We're at the... Where are we now? It's not Gold Coast. It's the next game. 2 votes here against Port. And then Dacos has to... He has to gain 5 votes at the moment. 6 votes.
Right.
So we had him here against Dogs for 1 vote. So he needs to get 2 or more, and that needs to happen. Looking at the leaderboard at the moment, Heaney, no chance because he's ineligible. Chad Warner, 0 chance. Matt Rowell, 0 chance. Tom Green, outside chance, but he'd have to poll. He'd have to poll 3 votes in 3 losses, which won't happen. It won't happen because that's never happened.
Miko, next year would love to see some Blue Abroad awards during ads for Carlton Mark of the Year, Goal of the Year. You know what, Mick? It's a great idea. It's a great idea, mate.
We should just do this live.
We should.
Like, at an event somewhere.
We should.
Well, we could do it.
We could do it. We have the venue now. Hello, Dione.
Dione. Loving that kid's mullet.
That
Rate
is
the
something
mull.
else.
I
Wow.
rate the mull.
Derek knows.
D-Dog!
We do have the venue. Yes, we do.
Hey, Paul Weston, though. Mate, this is living, though, bro. We are watching people live their lives.
Yeah, mate.
It's like Love Island without the love. You know what? That's a chat. Reality TV show. Which reality TV show would you be good at? Terry, I'll start with you.
Oh.
Love
I reckon I'd go all right at Big Brother.
Ooh, yeah.
I reckon I'd go all right, but I wouldn't want to do it. I'd want to do Survivor, but I haven't actually learnt the fundamental survival skills. But I'd want to do Survivor or The Amazing Race. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. Mine was Big Brother. I reckon I'd nail Big Brother.
Yeah, Big Brother.
I entered Big Brother every year in the UK.
Yeah.
Just never got it.
You need to be in Big Brother here in Australia.
Oh, mate, I'd kill it, bro. Kill it. Be a fan favorite. Imagine the bands.
Yeah. I went to, where was I? I was at Garden State about 18 months ago, and I got approached by people. What was the show? It was.
I remember this.
What was the show they asked me to audition for? They were producers of the show Love Island, I think it was.
Yeah, it was.
One of them. Yeah. Can't do it.
Because I was stoked.
Can't do it. I might have to.
You know what? What's that building show where you've got to design a house? The Block.
The Block? Yeah.
I reckon you and me would absolutely destroy that show together as a team. Like, mate, honestly, anything you and me, team involved, I reckon we'd destroy.
That's a good point. We do have the good mix, the yin and the yang.
Oh, mate, I reckon we'd kill it. Like, I'm telling you right now, if you are a TV show host and there is a team game, me and Terry, we'd obliterate the opposition.
Get us on.
I'm that confident. That we just kill it.
All right.
Drunkill's got it down pat. I'm
here?
handy, and Terry's got the vision.
True, you can make things come to life. I can create them in my mind. Great.
I'll just let Terry. I'll be like, Terry, you just designed the bathroom. I'll build it for you, bro.
Anything where we need to present something, just leave the talking to me.
Yeah, we'd be fine, man. We'd kill this.
All right, highlights are up. We're in round 12.
So this one here, Cripps 2 goals, right, should be enough for him to get a minimum of 2. We need him to have 2. Cripps gets 2. It almost becomes mathematically impossible for him to lose this.
What if he gets the 3?
If he gets the 3, it's game over. Like, anything more than 1 vote, pack your bags. The war is over.
Here we go. Newman 1.
Newman.
Walsh 2. Cripps 3.
Game over. Pack your bags. Cheers. Thanks very much for coming. So Nick Dacos needs 3 here to stand a chance, but he shouldn't get it.
He gets the 2.
Okay, they are.
Gets
Thanks.
The 3.
Thanks. Cheers.
Hilarious. There's Newcombe
so this
on
one
2.
could be an interesting one, St Kilda. We're looking at Mason Wood to go from forward to wing extraordinaire.
That's Jack Steele's first votes for the night right there.
Yeah, he always does struggle. Max Holmes, we want here. Come on, Maxie.
Max Holmes 3.
Yes!
Come on.
Come on, Max! Ride it!
Sarong 3.
This is going to be
Anderson,
interesting. This is a battle between Anderson and Rao here. It looks like Rao's going to win it.
S. Flanders, 3 votes.
Oh,
Cripps on 22 votes going into round 13.
Yeah, we're fine.
Okay,
don't worry.
Round 13 was Essendon. We're not expecting a vote here.
No, but
if we get one
here is Taranto, Terry. You're on the Taranto train here.
True. Okay.
It's tied between Dawson and Taranto for 3, but it should be Taranto.
Okay.
But here we're looking for Lidge for 3. Cripps shouldn't poll. But
Lidge
we're
for 3, even though he hasn't polled a vote yet?
Lidge, bruh. All in.
Okay. I reckon Cripps is going to get 1 or 2 against the Bombers. I don't know why.
There he is, but
Paul Sebastiani's in the chat. Hello, mate. End the stream.
He's just control-V-ing his comments.
Just.
Now we stay till the job's done.
Yeah.
Oh, this was the big freeze round, wasn't it?
Yeah.
You know what, though? It's really understated because me and my mate were chatting about this when we were doing this. Because it's interesting if you actually go on coaches' votes, which we didn't. Well, the algorithm doesn't do, but Cripps should win this because it separates the 3s from the 2s a bit. But we chatted, and Cripps' year is totally understated. Totally understated by the media.
Dawson, 3 votes. Taranto didn't get a vote.
Tim, you filth. This should be Neil's week as well. Like from here now, you should see Neil pop up quite a bit.
Okay. Newcomb 1.
So this should be the end of T Green, by the way, from this area now. LDU, please pop up. Please pop up.
Davies Uniacke for 3. That's his first 3 votes of the night.
Come home. Ride him.
Marshall, 3 votes.
Now, this was around the time of his suspension, wasn't it?
For who?
Heaney.
Here we go. Martin 1. Cripps 2.
Yeah, he's guaranteed. Who's 3?
Hollands, Elijah.
Come on, Lidge! Lidge!
Oh, yes. Woo! All right, it's heating up. Yo, this is good. This is good.
Yeah, it's game over. It's game over.
It's
game over now.
Pretty much done, no?
It's game.
Oh
It's game
God.
over. Like it's impossible for Nick to catch him. Like Cripps now would have to. Like now, what you're looking for, even Tom Green. So Tom Green's dead now. Nick Dacos needs 3 votes. He needs to gain 8 votes. Cripps is clear.
Wow. He's on 24 votes after 13 rounds. Is that right? That is ridiculous. We haven't even played Geelong the second time at this point. We haven't even played. Where else did he dominate? West Coast, 3 votes for sure. St Kilda last game of the year, at least 2 votes. Round 14. I reckon we had a bye here.
I don't know where everyone's panicking from.
Yeah. Danaher 3.
Danaher's polled quite well for a forward.
Richmond.
So this
Yes,
should be
Jacob.
Bond.
Good call.
Well, this is going to be funny, but if Bond don't poll here.
Bottom 3. Okay.
This could be interesting. We could see Sis enter the mix here.
Toronto 2 votes. There we go.
Yes!
3.
This could be interesting because the best 2 on the ground were Amati and Grundy, but it's going to be interesting if they give it to Amati.
Amati 3. Yeah.
Should see LDU again with Nick Dacos.
1.
Right, yeah. LDU.
Wardlaw 2.
I'll go and be LDU.
Davies Uniacke 3. Come on!
Might see Dan Houston again here as well. Josh Kelly should get 3.
Josh Kelly 3. No Houston.
Oh.
Wow. Cripps is only... Wow, Cripps is unbelievable, mate. Look at this. 24 votes after 14 rounds.
Honestly, how good is it? Oh, why are we celebrating? It's bets. Learn from mistakes. How to use in a multi. So we're riding the DU train, bro. So
all right.
this one here, so Carlton Geelong is going to be really, really interesting. So
let's take a quick break. We'll watch the highlights from round 15 and 16.
Oh,
and
darts.
Unpack. Go for it, mate.
Wiedering another one-on-one win in the air. And a good start to this second term for the Cats. Clark tried to punch.
Picked up here by Clark.
Cripps throws De Koning to the ground.
Myers. Close ran past at Cripps.
Everywhere you look, they've just got bigger bodies in Geelong.
Holds it away from Kerno. Atkins holding the ball. An advantage paid. And
To ask if Tom Stewart with a little spell forward might help him. Coming tonight, here's Walsh. Fogarty gave it to Cripps.
Elijah kicked one earlier in the quarter. Now it's Ollie's turn.
The brothers getting right amongst it. Where does it leave the Cats? They've really only got Cam Guthrie. That's a big available. Last 7 games for Tyson Stengel. Cripps. De Koning. Cripps again.
Richo, you talk about work rate. Walsh from the centre bounce. Gives it off. Cripps gets it back a couple.
Diesel Williams dominated. As we know.
The hands of Taranto. McIntosh taken down by Cripps.
McIntosh, scrubber kick along the ground. Cripps, can they make them pay? Walsh here, beautiful poise. Great composure from Walsh. Nickers to Kennedy, Kennedy to Cripps. Cripps through the middle of the ground.
The kick from Miller not great. He's given it straight to Cripps. His 9th touch to Kennedy. Bounced off his own man. And they're scrapping hard. Hopper. Cripps. Straight up the middle from the kick in. Cripps has to stand and wait.
Net and Nankervis. Bolton. Cripps was all over him the moment he got hold of it.
Great for his confidence. Cripps out of the ruck. Taranto pressured. Cripps out of the middle. Gives off a handball. Walsh. Another one. Stolen by McGovern. Cripps stands underneath it. Exerting his influence. We mentioned Cripps and Walsh.
Finds Cripps.
He is putting on an absolute clinic, Paddy Cripps.
It may well be 41 points now, if successful here, and he is. Beautiful kick.
Just speaks to the power of Carlton, though. Like we'd said all day, could they stay engaged mentally and at some stage break?
You've got Cunningham, you've got Durden all waiting to come back in.
You know, positioning and the like, and he gets a lick of the...
I mean, those 2 games alone, that's based off the way that he's polling so far, that's 5-6 votes again.
It should be quite good. It should be quite good. It's good. It's good. It is good. Like, honestly, like I said, it's like, I know people are hoping Nick Dacos, the Collingwood fans are hoping, but people are also underestimating Cripps's end to the year. Like Cripps's year is a dream. You'll get 3 votes Richmond, right?
Yeah.
Do the maths. You'll get 3 votes Richmond. It's a chance of polling a vote in the loss versus GWS, right? He's a massive chance of that one. And then you've also got he poll against the Doggies, who'll poll at 1 vote. And that's where the Brownlow is always won. When you're not winning, how you poll.
True.
And people are sleeping. Here's Pom's big call. 3 votes versus St Kilda, Cripps.
Okay. Will TDK get a vote against the Cats?
Which round are we on? Round 13?
Okay, I'm going a bit... No, 14, 15.
Oh.
Sorry, 15, 16.
15?
We're up to 15.
Okay, so this one here, this is going to be interesting, right? Because this is going to be where you go with the goals. So Cripps is a chance of 3 here.
Adelaide, Brisbane.
So this should be Neil. Oh, Zorks.
Zorks.
GWS. So here we're looking at Golden. Oh, yeah.
Gordon, 3. Any LDU?
Come on, LDU.
Yes.
Come on, you dancer! Oh, we'd love a bit of N. Martin love. I don't think we're going to get it, though.
Nah, he hasn't polled well tonight, has he?
He's only a bit behind, though. He's only 3 votes behind.
Brayshaw, 3.
This is it. So we should...
Carlton Geelong.
We estimated him 3 here. So we estimated him 3.
Walsh, 2. Cripps, mate. Pack it up.
They are.
Pack it up. Pack it up.
Stud.
Round 16. This is incredible. This is history making.
This is quality, isn't it?
Most votes in a Brownlow. Dusty, no? 34?
Yeah, the 2017 year.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cripps, he's miles, like absolutely miles. So let's just go.
As usual, Blues Flog celebrating. What are you doing here then, mate? You don't need to be here. You have no reason to be here.
So let's have a look at this. Essendon. Right, come on. So Nick Martin, where are you? You're the only one letting us down here.
Yeah, he's really let us down. We could be retired by the end.
He's only 2 behind. 3 vote gets him back.
Well, DeConing as well. DeConing and Charlie.
But where are we? Round 16.
Round 16.
So Adelaide GWS. Might see Isaac ranking 3 here. This is
Brisbane, Melbourne. Round 16. Pickett 1.
McCluggage. We need a clug somewhere.
Dunkley 3.
Oh, Clog. You're killing me. I'll tell you what, Bon
Bontempelli 3.
Bon will be saving here as well because he's been really done. Bit of Rankine here somewhere would be nice.
Jay Dawson 3 votes.
Got in.
Stewart 3.
He's polled pretty loosely. A lot of people had him.
Horn Francis with 3. He's polled well.
He's done all right, his old Arnie. This might be another Newcomb 3. It is. Look out for Blake's here.
Blakey, yep.
Yeah. Gold Coast, Collingwood. Nick Dacos should get 2 here. Oh.
Dacos 3.
Ooh, so he's gained 1 back, but he has to gain 12.
Walsh 1.
This should be the easiest 3 votes Cripps has ever got.
Acres 2.
There it is.
3, mate. Fuck, he's on 30 already.
It's game over. It's game over.
We're going to lose now, so we'll see. We're going to start losing.
It's Jova.
It's all over, mate. He's done it
Mate,
again.
it's over.
He's done it again.
Hey, Paul Weston, mate, you damn right I'm celebrating fucking early, mate. It's game over.
Okay. So that's round 15 and 16. Round 17 was the GWS Giants. Let's check out what happened.
Cottrell against Whitfield. Cripps, the clean take, the clean give. Might work for the Blues. Fogarty, Chera, Cripps.
Dynamic Carlton side. They look
G's improved that part of his game.
3 clearances, he's on his way.
Blues' best opening quarter for the year, and they have got some time to do more damage. Cripps, Callahan, nice pick up from Williams, got it back to Cripps. He's in outstanding form. Patrick Cripps, the superstar, just what the Blues needed.
For years, and he's done it again. He told his teammates after this, it's time to stand up to 5 goals.
Wrestling with Bedford, picks up the football, flips it in the Cripps direction, looks to brush the tackler, punches the handball.
For the year now, and see 8 of the last 10 goals. Just Thomas to Bedford, who looks up and packs the speed. He ran the full measure. He was up. Charlie Curnow kept him out of the game. Canelio stepped back into traffic. You won't get past Cripps. Anyone this season. The Blues have just got a sniff again here.
And through comes Cripps from the back. Iden to Whitfield. Happy to take it to...
Watch that. Keep an eye on that. Every time Patrick Cripps goes near the ball. Darcy has a run in the ruck. Cripps. Gallagher, Liberatore. Cripps gets him from behind. The worst spots in the midfield. Get ready, Carlton fans. Here's your captain in game 200. Go your hardest.
Hit the feet, Tom McCartney. He's hitting about the score, to the goal square, but Cooper says that.
Kept Williams at bay.
Sorry, I just did brilliantly then.
He did well not to go across the face where he didn't look confident. Gee, it's a good forward kick. Bulldogs off the right boot. It was a messy old kick, but it found Cripps, who was almost close enough to score. Goes to Harry and Charlie. He can turn a game so quickly. And now, out of the middle, it's Cripps off the left boot. Mackay and Curnow.
The Bulldogs there on the back foot.
He loaded deep, but he goes to the captain. Where he has improved. Still getting better. After 200 games, Patrick Cripps kicking the big goals. And Cripps has 2, and he wants to move the umpire out of the way. Good contest. Here goes Cripps again. Caught with the footy, just getting it away. It was Cottrell. Still the Blues come. Squeezed out the back. There's a whistle on play. Cripps throws his weight around and prevails into a contest, and it's a good contest. English.
Fuck, he was good.
Mate, people forget how good he is.
You know, the crazy thing is, like, just like that, that's the best year we've seen of him. And it might be the best we ever see of him, that year that we just saw.
Well,
that's why
I said it till I was blue in the face, didn't I, on our ratings.
Yeah.
Give me this Cripps any day of the week.
Yeah.
Like stick your Brisbane Cripps up your ass. This is the Cripps that I want.
And that's what makes it just more of a frustrating year, because you just get such a good year from your top end, and it just feels like the ending doesn't match how much effort he put in. And it's like, if only more of his teammates put in the same amount of effort to their bodies and their preparation. I don't know.
You know what's interesting is one of my mates down up at Bendigo, when we caught up talking about draftees and stuff, we were chatting about midfield, like TPI ratings for midfielders, and we played a little game. Like, he told me to do a little game just to play around with the data. And like I always say, the benchmark for a goal kicking mid is the Dustin Martin 2017 year. But if you actually look for someone who does what Cripps does, like a hard ass around the ground who extracts the ball, this is as close to the 2017 Cripps, 2018 Martin as Cripps is.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? In the terms of, if you want that style of footballer, which goes really underrated. It goes really underrated.
Yeah. Well, looks like someone else is going to have to step up. No, there's about 10 of them that need to step up next year.
You know what's beautiful, though, to see the Brayshaw, and it's great to see Gus Brayshaw. What a sad little fucking... But to talk to you about what you're saying about Cripps, like, it's weird, because you know what really excites me, and some people in the chat might disagree while they are playing a bit more. Hey, I could have done the singing. You could have hosted this. I could have come out and done a bit of singing. A bit of Corona, mate. But I look, and Chera, if we can find Chera last year, I'm really excited about him, right? Chera. If we can get Chera to last year, his work around, Real rare you get a midfielder whose natural instinct is on the defensive side.
Yeah.
And then if we can somehow unlock that 2021 Walsh, which we unlocked last year in the finals, everything's coming up Millhouse then. It's just the big if. Do you know what I mean? It's just the big if. But
look, when I went to the prelim on Saturday night, and a few things that I took away. I mean, continuity matters. It does matter. Playing with as similar a group as long as possible matters. Now, having said that, the Lions had key pieces missing from their, they lost Kadeen Coleman early in the season. They still had to regenerate. We saw the emergence of Logan Morris and these Kai Lomans and Jasper Fletcher and these types. But it's just, I understand no team's going to cope with the injuries that we'd had, and it's going to mess with any team. But I'm so sick of using injuries as an excuse that I refuse to.
Mate, you've got to refuse to. And now this is up to the coaching. It's to unlock these players. And we've said that all year. In the ratings, how often have we had rants about you've got to utilize the best players? The only way I'll give injuries any excuse, and it's not on the park. Once you're on the park, there's no injury excuse. My big injuries, right? My big concern is when you're training. When you're training, that synergy. And I remember Voss saying it. Interesting. If you watch the round 12 interview from last year against Essendon, he was bullish and said these words, "It will turn." We've got everyone on the training pack, the things they do in training once that gets there. And then you saw them kind of things, didn't you? The no-look handballs that were hitting targets. It felt like these players just were on the same wavelength as each other. I'd love to know if the club would be honest, how many people actually attended training every week when they were just patching them together. I guarantee that would be down to 10. I reckon at times they probably had 14 people. 14
what
people
I'm hoping to
training.
bring to the Blues is, really set high standards for the players and the staff, and really work hard on creating elite habits in the players.
Sorry, what were you saying?
Why do you always bring me down, man? You're be a fucking team, right? You know what I mean? You better lift me up. Get out.
No, your point is right. And then I just realized, they let it slip, man. This Brownlow, if anything, is showing me that it was real. The umpires were taking notice of how great we were.
No, I've been doing a lot of list management this offseason, more than I've ever done. And it's been great to look at opposition teams. And I'm telling you right now, we are literally there. Like regardless of what you think about the list is there. Everyone I speak to in the industry loves the list.
Mm-hmm.
And it's something that's missing. And if it's as simple as the injuries, that'll be fantastic. I don't think it is as simple as the injuries, though.
No.
I really don't think it's as simple as the injuries. I think there's something else missing. And I don't think it's something else missing in terms of personnel. I think it's something missing in terms of just unlocking them on game day, which seems to be few and far between. But I'm bullish. One thing about these boys is I'm not going to give up on them, even though they've pissed me off this year, and this year is an abject failure. It's now or never, man. Let's be honest. It's now or never. Like you're going to get the set 2 years in a row, 2 years out of 3. You've had the best player in the league, right? Best player in the league. Add a little bit of je ne sais quoi. They've killed Owies. They've got rid of him. He looks like he's going. All in on Zach Williams. All in on Zach Williams. He's got to do it. And I like that. I kind of like Carlton's off-field decisions of putting pressure on players that have probably had a bit of a free ride. Do you know what I mean? Free ride.
Look.
And I'm excited.
Look, no doubt, this is a life. This is more than a habit for us supporters. It's a lifestyle we live. We're plugged in. Look at what we're doing. Like, take a step back for a second. Look at what we're doing right now. Look at how we're all plugged into this. So supporting them and attending, and whether we're at the games or watching from around the world, that's happening. I just want them to hold up their end of the bargain, you know, and just cut the shit. Honestly, just cut the shit. It's the final layer. The list is here. The star factors are there. The role players are there now. You know, just cut the shit and step into that final layer. It's not that far away, even though it feels far away.
Look, I hate talking cliches. Do you know what I mean? A good mate of mine has done pretty well in a senior tournament recently. He's having a bit of a moment in the professional golf scene in the seniors, which is how old I am. Do you know what I mean? How old I am that I've got mates in the seniors, but doing a bit of work with him recently, and we were chatting, and it's never as bad as it seems. It's never as good as you think.
Of course.
And he actually said something to me because I was ranting about consistency, you know, the club saying consistency. And he actually hit something home that we learned as juniors, which was sometimes you've got to strip it back, though, and be basic.
Yep.
He said, be more basic, bitch. He said to me at times. Sometimes you've got to start saying that shit. Be consistent and start having habits in consistency. And even though I didn't like it, he's got a point. So, like, I think if you break this list down, I think you can be really stupid and you can say if we played the youngsters, we would have won. No, we wouldn't have done. I think you've got to be honest. Carlton was second with 6 rounds to go. Any dickhead could have held on to second. They didn't. And that's on all of them. And I think as all of the list, they've all got to look at themselves in the eye. I don't think you could put down Houston in this team and they'd finish second.
Yeah.
I don't think you could put Liam Ryan, Charlie Cameron, because the way they played the last 6 rounds is an absolute detriment to what they are.
Yeah.
And it's nowhere near the level. And it's okay to say that. You know what scares me is I think the club is scared of sometimes saying it's nowhere near the level.
Yeah.
But they are good. They are good enough.
No one would get as mad at anything if we didn't think they were good enough. It's why I think people get frustrated.
Yeah, it is. Equality, what's the big question? Don't talk in riddles. Tell my wife that. My wife learned that very quickly. Don't talk in riddles. Just tell me what you're saying.
Tell me, what's the big question?
I'm far too important in my own mind to play games.
Well, the big question might be the big question is what happened this year? Why do they change things?
You know what it is, don't you? Not good enough. Not good enough. Mentality, not good enough. Effort, not good enough.
Effort. Who is making the decisions that affects everything? Well, that's a rabbit hole. How far down the rabbit hole do you want to go?
For me to answer Quality's question, because I think it's a great question. I'm glad you've put it in black and white. Like, I think the standards everywhere isn't good enough. Isn't good enough. I think that standards from the fact our chairman decided to piss off on holiday for 4 weeks, and then the only time we ever heard from him was a soppy little email. I think, you know what? Our off season is the season. Just when you get it right, you tinker with it and you do too much. And what I mean by that Michael Voss interview, the snippet, 30 seconds of him in the rooms, end of the game, end it there. Brilliant. He was pissed. He was angry. Told the boys this isn't good enough. Get better. And then it's a bit like that with our game plan by the by. Yes, it wasn't perfect, but it was scratching the surface. It was doing it. Wasn't perfect. But then they add more layers, don't they? They have to do a bit more. And then once you do too much, it implodes. And then what did the club keep saying? Strip it back, strip it back, strip it back. And it got worse because they forgot how to strip it back. I just like them just to fucking say, right, this is where we are. And I think that goes top to bottom. I think they're all inconsistent. Everything's inconsistent. Messaging, fucking people pissing about.
Hang on.
For me, it's too bad.
You're on a great thing there, but Charlie's talking. Just want to hear what's going on.
Fucking good looking lad, isn't he? No. Why are they drinking wine out of a beer out of wine glasses?
Do you know what? Really proud of how Charlie carried himself there. Don't know what I expected him to be doing.
Can someone just educate me? Terry, you'll educate me. Why are they drinking beer out of wine glasses?
It's the fancy thing to do when you go to these functions. It's not a wine glass. It's like, you know, when you get a Stella with the traditional Stella glass.
Yeah, I always ask if they can put it in a proper glass.
Well, there's your answer.
You're just saying that you're just telling me that you can't take the council estate out of the pond.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's so good. Well, we're into round 17 highlights. This is one of the most fascinating watch-alongs for a Brownlow we'll ever do. Seriously, think about it. This is the most fascinating watch-along that we'll do. He's going to win it. It's over.
Right? Yeah. More shot that the chat a shot that I don't appreciate it. I'm sorry, chat. Yeah. In England, Stella's got a bad reputation, so I don't drink Stella.
Okay.
Makes me violent.
Butters with the 3 ties in with Horn Francis.
Okay, so where are we up to? North Melbourne, Gold Coast. So this should be she. Oh, LDU, please. Come on! Oh! You're my new favourite.
Cameron with the 3.
That's all right. Where's Essendon? What?
Hey, Brayshaw,
okay, so
3
after
votes.
this game, we should be in Nick Martin 3 vote territory.
Well,
after this game.
Okay.
So worst case scenario.
Well, he's pissing through these votes.
Yeah, it's because they know it's
3.
St Kilda, Sydney. You know what? The poor might get 3 here.
Errol Goulden 3. Steele got the 2. Dacos 1 vote.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Please. Okay, that's good. That's good. Because
GWS
Nick
Carlton.
Martin's 1 down.
Cripps 1 vote.
Down.
Okay, that's the one game where I reckon he hasn't got as many votes as I thought. Okay, fair enough. Hogan and Tom Green. Okay.
Yeah, you see, we had him 1 vote here.
All right.
But
round 18.
Our gambling, Terry. Nick Martin's -1. Merritt was +1, so now he's just 1 ahead. We're back, baby.
All right. Well, round 18 was Cripps's 200th game. We played the Dogs. He was exceptional. I reckon he's getting a 3.
Yeah, Stonewall this. 28
I reckon he was
goals.
clearly the best on ground that night.
2 goals. His threats here come from Jamara, but it's 4 goals, remember. It's not the magical 5. And his other threat comes from Bailey Dale. But
okay, Bailey Dale.
26 of his touches were at halfback.
Okay.
Which counts at like 14 in real life.
Go. Round 18, Gold Coast Port.
So you should see your boy here.
Zach Butters, 3 votes.
You should see it. Yeah, there it is. Knew you'd like that, Terry.
Langdon, 3. Martin, 2. Trent Rivers, 3. Steele, 1. Dawson, 2. Laird, 3.
Okay. Where are we up to now? Hawthorne.
Will Day. Newcomb,
you might
3.
see your mate here, C. Nash. Oh, John Newcombe. Tell you what, John Newcombe's pulled better than I thought. This will be
Neil,
Al
3
Neil's
votes.
goal. Yeah.
Hey, guys, if you're filming yourself, by the way, for the reaction, make sure you film it. Make sure you send it in, sorry, I should say. We've got another compilation.
Yeah, please do. I'd like to see you.
Tom Green, 3 votes.
Tom Green's done really well.
Chad Warner, 2.
We shouldn't see our mate here, but this is going to be interesting because it should be, Errol Golden. He's coming. He's coming back, EG.
Holmes, 1. Dacos, 2.
Do you know what I mean? And this should be your mate.
They're not happy. Okay, here we go. Dogs.
This should be it.
Dale, 1.
Yeah.
Cripps, 2. Fair enough.
Yeah, they are. Is
3.
it Jamara?
It was Jamara. All right.
Okay.
Fair enough. Wow. Pack it up. Just pack it up.
Okay, so where are we now? This is going to be an interesting one because everyone's saying now. I can't remember who it was, but someone said, I can't remember which article, but someone said Sheasel's 3 votes here. I disagree. I think this was one that potentially Cripps can gain.
Okay.
3.
So we're going to come up to round 19 and 20. Is that right?
Should be, yeah.
Let's take a quick look.
Hewitt running around with LDU at the moment. Cripps 6, so even though it was 3-7 last week, he has been. Fisher on hands and knees, knocked it to Powell. And that's a wing tackle that normally results in ball line, does he?
He doesn't.
He just kicks it to someone in the first row.
A little bit better than that.
Sherry knocked to the front. Cripps player as well. Good to see him back this year. Cripps can go. Crowd roaring to let him know. Sheasel caught quickly by Cripps. LDU caught immediately, got it in this third term. Mackay rucking, gave it to Cripps. Having an outstanding first season at the Blues to Cripps. Larky go at it. Hewitt got it up. Hard hip and shoulder. Cripps and Ford. Flip
downstairs with Akers.
You'd think he'd come off for a check at least. Chincotta, but not every player wants to come off, do they? So if you leave it up to them, some won't. Beat them both really by getting it to ground. Akers, Cripps, and here they go. Spear pass.
Collins misses Cripps with a handball. Cleverly
Out of him.
Pinnet did well without it. Cowan was good.
Yeah, it's good effort. So consistent.
Gone. Francis tried to take the target. He's playing really well. Comes to the back of Walsh, who's a star. Cripps got nothing to go to, so lights off to get him away.
One stage they looked gone and looked like momentum for the Blues in that second quarter. Since then, Cripps to the.
So that's round 19 and round 20. Thoughts? I think he might be polling a vote in that Port Adelaide.
Yeah, really good.
Yeah, mate. Good to have you. Welcome back. Did you finish a dart in 2 minutes?
No, I've had one that's lasted me 2 ad breaks.
Okay. Very good. Very good. Yeah. Hey, do you know what I did today?
Hit me.
Contrast therapy.
Let's have a guess what this is. Is it like going in a dark room and then a light room?
No, going in a traditional sauna, 20 minutes, and then into an ice bath, which was like 4.6 degrees for 2 minutes.
And what does that do for you?
Well, it just helps with your recovery. Like, I was a bit sore, played tennis on the weekend. Like, good for the mind. Good to get away from the phone, to be honest. Just unplug. Yeah.
Cool.
Good for you. Yeah.
As long as,
highly recommend it. We should be doing more of it after a Carlton loss, I've realised.
Yeah, I suppose. I don't mind it. Mate, each their own.
Yeah. Aiden, I'm glad someone appreciates it. I highly recommend it.
Terry, I've just realised our bet was without merit.
Okay.
So we don't have to worry about merit.
Yeah, well, I'm not worried about merit. I think...
I thought it included him.
But I think we have TDK and or Charlie, so it's over. Because who's winning the Carlton vote? That's not Cripps or Walsh.
Let's have a look. Where's votes?
You know?
Oh, Blake has come from nowhere.
Yeah. Oh, well.
Oh, well. Back to work.
Sonny, hey Tez, we are Pacers alum. Pacers as in the Whittlesea Pacers? Because that's a part of my life that I haven't thought about in a long time. The Pacers days. Mr. Uranus. He's predicted to poll 10 more yet. So what's he on now? He's on 30. He's taken the piss. Sorry, he's on 33. We've got at least 6 votes coming that I can think of off the top of my head. Nah. I think conservatively 8 to 9 votes left. Sonny. Okay, which Whittlesea Pacers alum? Got to be more specific.
No, Kennedy doesn't have a vote, chat. At the moment, our votes are 33. Let me just refresh it.
Yeah.
Okay, there we are. Right. At the moment, we are 33 Cripps, 14 Walsh, 6 Mackay, 4 Akers, 3 Lidge, 2 McGovern, 2 Kerner, 1 Williams, TDK, Newman, and Hewitt.
Yeah, we're dead. All right, Cripps being interviewed. She's not happy.
There's nobody here.
Wow, let's go round 19. Oh, game of the year, Adelaide, Essendon. Gavin, that's right. We only win one more game for the rest of the year now.
Round 19. Right, let's bring it up. I'm excited. This has been really good. I've had loads of...
This is so chilled.
Sonia, Day, because his partner doesn't look happy. Can you blame her? I've been to these events many times, like these type of things, where even when you win a vote and I didn't fucking enjoy it. like, let alone being there.
Fremantle, Melbourne. Cesar wrong, 3 votes.
He's polled really well.
Yeah. Butters another 3. That was Danny Rioli's first votes for the night.
Yeah. That's why we went TT, big dog.
Liberatore.
Yeah, Lib. I'll tell you what's fascinating, the dog's votes. We did call, though. We did call it that he was going to not get any votes.
3 votes. Yep.
Ben Keys to break that myth.
McClug 3.
He's coming home.
Like
He
a
should
steam
come home
train.
now. He should come home quite heavily in now.
Clug.
Yeah.
Hawthorn Collingwood.
So you should see.
No Dacos, right?
No, you should see a clean sweep of Hawks here.
Yeah. All the Hawks. Guinea. Sherry 1. Sheasel 2.
Yeah, it's 3 votes, Cripps.
P. Cripps 3 votes.
Hey, there it is. How many votes you asked, says? So let's have a do it.
36.
So you should say you've got a chance of 1 vote round 20.
Yeah.
But unlikely.
Unlikely.
3 votes against Collingwood.
3 votes against West Coast.
Let's have a look. West Coast should be 3 yet, so that's 7.
And St Kilda.
And 3 votes, yeah, so 7. You should potentially 10, conservatively 7.
He has had one of the best years on record. And we finished 8th. It is what it is, mate.
Well, we said it was game over. We said it was game over a while ago, didn't we? So we should be all right.
I'm a bit surprised that it's just eventuated like this. He's shitted in, mate.
Yeah, and it's funny, like we were saying, that conversation I had earlier, like this is probably the textbook non-goal kicking mid-year you've ever seen.
Yeah. Atra Law, 3 votes.
He's played well. Sarong should get the 3.
So
here.
wrong.
He's come on like a train. What's Swoops live like?
I don't know.
I just imagine it's him complaining.
Sitting around.
Biscuit arsed.
Sitting around biscuit arsed.
I just imagine it's him saying that Carlton are looked after by the umps.
If I hear any of that, I'll be biting.
Bet you said it. Bet you $50.
No, it's disgusting because I'd be respecting Nick Dacos if he won it tonight. Rosie won.
Yeah, so
Walsh
remember,
2.
we didn't expect him to get a vote here.
Yeah. Ollie Wines 3. Walsh has polled 16 votes just quietly.
And this potentially is a Nick Dacos 3. Which will then send chat into panic.
And Dacos 3 votes.
Oh, yeah. And now they'll get chat. But it's Jova.
I've just logged into Swoop's live stream. What is he doing? What's that background? What is that tie?
Let me have a look.
The fuck is going on here?
Fuck hell, there's more watch-alongs, and you know what? If you actually combine the 3 watch-alongs, we've got more views. So thank you very much for that, chat.
Thanks,
we
chat.
really appreciate you. Pies Footy have just dressed as if they're just about to do some home maintenance, and Swim going for a fucking job interview, cunt.
Let's play some highlights from round 21. Is that right?
How long have I got?
You got 2.5 minutes.
Okay. Cool.
Wait, is it round 20? What did we just see? We just saw round 21. We just saw round 18 and 19, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you got 2 minutes. Go.
Collins misses Cripps with a handball. Cleverly out of him. But it did well without it. Cowan was good.
too. Yeah, it's good effort. So consistent.
Gone. And Francis trying to take the target. He's playing really well. Comes to the back of
21 is what we need to be looking at.
A moment ago, they welcome him back into the side. Cripps has worked hard to get out from the outer wing and then stood up Noble with some poise. And
Martin tries to bust through. Collins, Cripps on the overlap, weaves his way through.
It just shows the form that he's been in all year and just bring it in tonight's game too.
This is the handball back to Chera. Into the path of Cripps. Despite champ back to Hoskin Elliott. That's a good-looking kick. Back with a
Plunk it in there to dangerous one-on-ones.
Such a hard footy to win every...
Pitternet. Cripps. Boyd.
16 disposals tonight. Cripps muscled his way onto the footy and just said, I'll do it myself. Sheer strength and will. They need something special, and he's pumped with that.
With Mason Cox, a good set play there too. You see Mackay on Penderbury out of the stoppage. So instead of Harry going in, Cripps said, no, I've got this. And have a look what it means to him. There's the grit.
Hewitt. Cripps pops a handball. The trap. How off the ground. Oh, Cripps. Composure from the Pies.
It's actually remarkable when you think about it. I'm not going to show round 22 highlights because that was Hawthorn, and that was the fucking bobbleheads. So we won't be doing that. But it's remarkable how we live the week to week. And then I think now that we're here Brownlow night, we're watching his season unfold before our eyes on the Brownlow, and he's literally had one of the greatest seasons of all time. And just like that, it's a memory. It's just fascinating. Pommy, it's getting all deep and spiritual. I'm about to open up a cookie, the Bobbleheads cookie for round 22.
I heard you getting all emotional. No, I mean, look, there's no point dwelling on it. You've just got to fix it, haven't you?
Get it right. How many votes do we expect against Collingwood?
So where are we? We're round 21 now.
Round 21.
So this one here, 1 goal, 30 touches. It could be a 3-vote game.
When's the last time a Brownlow medalist won the count like this? This is ridiculous.
It's a long time, isn't it, since we've had such a domination.
Like, at no point has there been a worry.
Well, I mean, I was pretty relaxed from round 2 when we saw that shift.
Yeah.
When we saw that shift, when it went -1 +2 Cripps. So, and it seems to be that way. It'd be fascinating. It'd be fascinating. Like, it'd be great to get an explanation from it, because I'm going to be real. I think Dacos probably is underpolled.
I don't. I think he's polled exactly the way he should have.
You're harsh, but I mean, I'm Cripps. He's where we'd expected +5, but like you can see it, like it's fascinating, but it just shows, doesn't it? It just shows.
Round 21 votes incoming.
It shows. And
Western
it's good
Bulldogs.
To be on this side of the. It's good to be on this side of the ledger for a change.
Is. Western Bulldogs, Melbourne. Dale 1, Treloar 2, Bontempelli 3. Treloar's got 24 votes.
He's played brilliantly, hasn't he?
Matt Rowell with a 3.
Yeah. So you should see LDU with 3 here, Taz.
Indeed, I do.
So Geelong, this might be a Jazz Cameron show.
Yes.
Jeremy Cameron show, there we are. GWS Hawks. Whitfield.
Toby with 3. Essendon
Tell
Freo.
you what, Toby's surprised. Umpires must have
Green?
forgiven him for all them years.
Yeah. Brayshaw 3.
Skilder. This should be another Lockie Neal 3.
That is Lockie Neal for 3.
Port. JHF might get the votes here.
Yep.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Okay, so we've been full sweep apart from 1. So Cripps will be 2 definitely, 3 potentially.
Hewitt 1.
Good.
Dacos 2. He's going to get the 3.
There it is! Come on! Come on! Told ya! Where's that Collingwood fan who was saying no way he gets 3 against us? Where are you now, son?
Oh my God, he's just completely won the Brownlow, no question, right?
That was it. That was over months ago, Terry.
That is incredible. What's just happened, mate? That is incredible.
What a year! What a year! He took out the most important medal, which was the Blue Abroad rating show.
Yes.
I mean, to be averaging 8.67 or whatever it was, just shows you how hard that is.
Yeah.
So this one here, people were asking about Kennedy. Kennedy was our best performing player, so this is probably Kennedy's chance to get a vote.
Oh, here we go.
Probably won because he lost by 100, but this would be Cripps's statistically.
Wait, so
best.
how are we supposed to do how are we supposed to react in round 24? Like it's just I mean, he's already won it. We're just sitting here eating cookies.
Mate, when it's official, we can get excited.
Okay. Well, I'm already excited.
Okay, we can be more excited. I don't know. You can be more excited, Terry. Do.
Was that the record for most votes ever? Just there?
You what? Sorry.
Was that the record for most votes ever?
I believe so.
Mate, this might be, I'm not joking, this might be the most votes we ever see a player get for a long time.
Mate, he had a good year. Look, you can't argue with it, really. I mean, I hope Collingwood fans are sensible.
They better be.
Like it's a great year. I argue with Carlton fans. You can have multiple good players. It's not that hard to be able to admire it. But Cripps is a sensational player.
Yeah, but I'll reply to you in the ad break.
Barry getting 3 votes. Good to see.
Maxi, Pickett.
JHF again. Ooh, Zach Butters. Tell you what, Zach Butters has polled where he shouldn't do. So we shouldn't see any Carlton names here. The fact that they've got Cripps on the screen is kind of Mickey Mouse.
One of the worst days I've watched football ever.
Good day, wasn't it?
Sitting in the sun, literally sitting there biscuit-assed.
Will they get excited here?
Oh, look at Nick. Wow, he's polled 32 votes.
Mate, you're looking here at Messi, Ronaldo. This type of vote here, it's like pick your poison.
True.
Pick your poison.
Let's have a listen.
Thank you, babe.
Welcome.
Oh, they're just rolling through. Great.
Well, they could fuck about, couldn't they?
Oh, wow. He's speeding through here.
I bet Gil's watching this and he's fuming. He's like, I would have
fucking not happy. He's putting on like a pretend smile every time the camera pans to him.
Gil would have managed to get an hour out of this.
This is quality ad time, Pommy.
Gil would have been like, I would have found some filler.
Yeah.
I would have found some fucking filler here. So you should see.
Oh wow,
3
he's
votes.
literally speeding through these votes.
Yeah, you should see 3 votes Cripps here. Like this should be the biggest lock ever. Biggest lock ever for 3 votes.
Hey, look, it's Avram.
Hey, Arv, how you doing, bro?
Never like that.
Yeah.
Go Blues.
Did you get on?
Wow. Get on.
We're live.
Hey?
We're live.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice bit.
There, man, Kennedy.
That was cool. I'll see you in a sec. Who got it?
Kennedy 2, Cripps 3, 42. We have a new clubhouse leader, and we should see 3 here. Remember the big POM call, 3 votes.
Mate, no one's going to be getting 45 votes for a long time.
Well, I mean, look at that, though. The top 2. I mean, it's going to be 38 and 45 at the end of this round.
Jai Newcomb, 24.
Both phenomenal scores, man. Phenomenal scores. But he's going to get 3 votes here. But Nick Dacos, Cripps, to have nearly 100 votes between them shows how good their year's been. Like, what an era we live in. Like, that's what annoys me when people compare. Don't start... I hope Collingwood and Carlton fans don't start doing this banter because you see it with Messi and Ronaldo way too much. Enjoy it. Enjoy it.
Let's just ride this home. Wines with the 3.
Here we are. So we want Cripps 3 here. So we should see Nick Dacos 3 here.
Dacos 3. He broke Dusty's record.
Crazy. We've had 2 record breakers.
Here we go.
And here we are. This should be 3. Do us in favour.
Nick Newman 1.
Yeah.
Millera 2.
3 votes Cripps.
P. Cripps 3 votes.
Come on! You fucking beauty! Look at that. 45 and 38. Tell you what a man.
Patrick Cripps is a 2-time Brownlow medalist.
Now them fucking blue boys better get on that training track and go, this guy deserves a flag.
Wow. We have, this is like an important historical documentation of the greatest Brownlow count that we'll see for a long time. Hope that's sinking in. This is insane what we've just watched tonight, bro.
Swoop just blew up. No, honestly, like little things like this, like I know individual trophies mean fuck all in the grand scheme of things, but if ever there was something right now, if you're a player, this man has just taken the piss, 45. And Nick Dacos' year was phenomenal. And this guy's managed to beat that, playing through hard work and endeavour. He needs a flag. He needs a flag. Like Carlton Football Club, any player out there, this twat needs a flag.
Yeah.
He does it way too good now to retire without lifting it once. And if that doesn't motivate these fuckers to cut their barley holidays short, do you know what I mean? Do I need to go and visit me Auntie Petunia for a birthday in Jan? No, fuck Auntie Petunia. Win this man a flag. Win this man a flag. Bleed and die for him. Because that's what he's done for you. 2 Brownlows for a team that was a joke for the second half of the year. You better fucking get him that flag.
Let's take a listen to what he has to say. Cheers to Cripps for anyone having a drink.
To the Crip dog.
Oh. 45 votes, bro.
Do you know what I mean? You know what? If he averaged 45 runs, he'd have one of them indoor cricket medals with Mark.
True. 21 years old, 38 votes, Dacos. Yeah.
Can you take
I love
me?
him. He appreciates the medal, but he doesn't want it. It's great.
You've only got to listen to to Nat. Nat Fife says he'd hand in both of his Brownlows for a flag.
The second one didn't feel the same as the first.
Same with Cripps. I'm sure Cripps would be like, you know what, I'd hand this back now if you guarantee me a flag.
Charge your glasses for the Crip dog.
Big call. Someone's getting 50 next year.
No way. Have a sip, mate.
Good man. On your Cripps.
Here he is. I like that Vossi presented it to him. That was nice.
Here's Hamish. Gonna fucking waste time with shit jokes.
All class. Well done. Nicky Dacos, the superstar. Wow, he's grown up so much.
He's such a good speaker now.
It's crazy. Come on. Wow, he is talking so deeply.
Mention blue abroad, you dogs.
Do you remember his speech last time? It was all about, I just love playing footy with my mates.
He's
Mate,
you can
2
see he's a
years.
man.
Look how much he's developed.
Look how confident he is as well speaking.
can't believe I'm listening to Patrick Cripps speak and I'm like drawn in. It hasn't happened before. This is the first time it's ever happened.
He's come a long way from taking that photo
Yeah.
with Mark Murphy with me. Hasn't he? Come a long way,
Yeah.
lad.
I mean, look, we're led well. Yeah, Tim, spot on. His leadership has gone to another level, and it will go to another level now. Fucking hell. They have to win a flag with him there. What a travesty if they fuck it up. And I've never really bought into that talk because I'm like, no individuals. But mate, he had 45 votes in the Brownlow. What do you mean? Well done. Oh, he's got more. Right, well, Hamish really milked that. Class. Bless you.
Thank you.
On your mod.
What an effort.
What a guy. Sam Walsh.
You know what's really interesting as well is that looking through it, it just shows you that we can just get that lift. I was just going through while he was talking. You look at Brisbane and everyone outside of Neil is jam packed on votes. It's a couple of votes between them. You look at Sydney, and then they've got 3 guys in their 20s. And then the disparity of Carlton, having 45, 16, a guy that didn't play the whole season. And then after that, you've just got token votes everywhere.
There you go.
It just says that if like we were saying earlier, they can stay together, keep putting in, and take 20 votes off Cripps next year and spread that through them. That's the ingredient. We don't want to be that one club player.
No,
you can just see it there. That lift. That's it, man. That's it.
Oh, Walshy. He hides it very well. He's 25 beers deep. Why are they interviewing Walsh? Just out of curiosity.
Don't know. Probably because he's the Batman.
Jeez. Now there it is. There it is. Here comes the merch.
See, I told you it's always,
there it is.
It's always ready.
Dear. That's brilliant. That is brilliant footage.
But that was sick, that chat. Thank you very much for hanging.
Yeah. No, that was awesome. There was. Congratulations to our man, Patrick Cripps, for winning the 2024 Brownlow Medal. He's second. It's great to have that little bit of history documented together. So thanks for being here, Pommy. Thanks for being here, mate. Just knocked over another one. We dressed up, put our suits on, and that's that, mate. We sat here. Were you stunned at how it played out? Did you expect even best case scenario? That was the best case scenario. I don't think he missed out on a single vote where we thought he might have voted, apart from maybe Adelaide early in the year.
I'm surprised he won it by bit like Mr. Walsh said. I'm surprised he won it by so much, but I'm not surprised he won it. It's a fascinating count. Them first 3 games, I think, really set the tone for him, and just shows how good his year is. It's something that we've talked about all year in ratings. It's been a phenomenal year, so it's kind of nice that he's validated. I think nice he's validated, because sometimes I felt like we were going mental when we were saying his year was good.
Yeah. Well, I'm telling you, I don't think a player cracks 45 for a very, very, very long time. Like
Mate,
very long time. So that's that. All right, we'll wrap up. Ladies and gents, that's us for the 2024 Brownlow Medal. Again, thanks for being here. Don't forget, we will be drawing out a winner to come to the best and fairest. Don't forget to get your tickets. I'll be here live from 5 p.m. on Friday. We'll see you there. Lots more to get through over the next few days. We've got a grand final to cover as well. And we'll see you over the next 24 to 48 hours. Take care. Go Blues.
Love you. Bye.